Shout out to Rello, man. In the
What up?
building, man. Got 50 people in the building off the rip.
50 people already? It's 50
Oh,
people.
man.
It's 50 people in here already.
50 people, man. Them folks say you in that hole, man. Already.
Nah, I'm home. I'm home, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy Jay Rello, man. Um, crazy turn of events, man. Ever since my channel been down, a lot of people been just throwing they think I'm out for the count. I just never imagined this level of hatred and negativity towards me. If I would have knew it was this, I would have never ever gave anybody a chance to catch me slipping. So long story short, man, we seeing people's true colors now that my channel's took it. I never like when my channel, I never got this level of disrespect. I never did. Even TMZ said, like, nigga, when you had your channel, niggas never talk like this. You know what I'm saying? And that's true because, niggas think I'm down for the count and they think I'm done. So that now they like, all right, it's our time to go ahead and beat up on Rello. And I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Where's all this hate come? You just was on my channel riding good dick. You know what I mean? So I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a drug dealer that was the man, then he got locked up and everybody trying to fuck his girl now. You know what I'm saying? So my haters, I got a lot of love and I appreciate that, but on the back end I also get a lot of hate for just being so real. I think my realness like illuminates a lot of people's fakeness. So long story short, man, I'm here. I'm home, working on a new channel. It's a lot going on right now. Definitely a lot going on. I got a lot of footage. I'm trying to figure out
What the
how.
new channel name is?
I ain't got the name yet. I ain't putting it out there yet, man. It's confidential right now. Y'all know when y'all know. I gotta stop giving so many. I gotta stop showing my ops, my move. Like that's the thing. Like with the canceling the flight thing showed me like how much, like how far of an extent somebody would go to put you in a bad situation. I never would have dreamed that somebody would go that far to hack into my account and modify my flight to cancel out my return flight. So, that's what I wanted to address. It's a modified flight because it was a round trip flight. If it was a total canceled flight, it would have canceled the whole flight. But the way they did it, they modified rid of my return flight. So it was the things that I'm saying. It would have said cancel, but no, it wouldn't have said cancel. It would have said modified because it just literally just gets rid of your return flight. It doesn't cancel the whole entire flight. You see what I'm saying, TMC? So that was the false narrative that was being put out there. Like, oh, he modified his own flight, and I'm like, I did not modify my own flight. Why would I cancel my return flight to stay another day in a $16 room just to have people feel sorry? That doesn't. I don't need to do that. I can have a regular live where I can just ask people to send cash. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think people are just so hating on the fact that I'm just lit like this. You know what I'm saying? Just I've been doing things that people could dream of that's got huge platforms. It's just such a short time. So I just long story short, I took a lot of stuff and it's been an extremely humbling experience. So I took a lot of things for granted. I took a lot of my influence for granted. I took a lot of how many people watch me, how many haters, ghosts watch me. This has shown me that I'm even bigger than I thought in my head. You know what I'm saying? Literally, somebody went to that extent to put me in a bad situation. I would never lie, and I would never ever do that. I would never cancel my flight just to try to pull a clout move. That's just the wackest shit ever. I brand myself on being so real, and I was ready to come home. I had $200 bucks up. I was ready to come home. I had a great time. I didn't want to stay any more longer in DR. You know what I'm saying? So I think that just that narrative of, he lied about his flight is just, it is what it is. But my real ones know what's up. I appreciate everybody who helped me get the money to get myself back from Sosua and Santiago. I had to pay a whole nother flight price. I just thought that was just ridiculous that I had to pay a whole nother I had a $90 credit, and then I had to pay like basically $420 of of sub money mixed with my money to get me back. But I just didn't want to tell everybody on the live that I had, because I didn't know what people, like I said, I don't know what people's now, like I'm seeing what people are capable of. That's why I lie, because I'm like, don't tell them that you got bought another flight that very next day. Like they can get back in there. That was literally my worst fear, was thinking in my head, like, you tell these people what flight, exactly when you come, and then they can find a way to hack back in there and recancel it, and then you just shot down another file. Like, they not gonna, they gonna really think you scamming. So long story short, man, I really see, they say this internet ain't real life. This internet is real life. That showed me, that was like one of the most realest internet coming into my actual personal life things. That was scary to me. That was the equivalent of like one of your biggest fans, showing up in your bedroom when you just came home from grocery shopping or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just,
Yeah.
that fear, like that, just, oh my God, what the, it's just that kind of gave me that same feel of like, wow, these motherfuckers really, really went to that far of an extent. I didn't even know, like I said, I didn't even know that was even a possible thing. But just to have it canceled while I was on the way, it just, with the whole Willie's thing, that's where the whole thing came from, where I was thinking they had something to do, because I was on a call with them, and at the time that somebody was canceling, it just, I kind of liken it to like somebody take you out to lunch, show you a good time, and then you come back, and then you find out your house been burglarized, right? It's kind of like your first inclination is to be like, you know, did the person that took me out plan to get me away from the, you know what I'm saying? Get me away from the crib so they can run, you know what I'm saying? And kind of get
Uh-huh.
the same type of vibe, like, damn, like, your first would be thinking like, this motherfucker had something to do with my house getting burglarized. You know what I'm saying? Took me out, got me away from it all the time. He had their plan was to get me lined up. So long story short, I'm back home. I haven't started my new channel yet. I'm trying to figure out a way to do it to where my haters cannot get me screwed up this time. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if that's going to even be a possibility. I'm looking at moving over to a different platform. I'm looking at a bunch of different. I will move over to a different. If I absolutely have to, I will move over to a different platform with a little bit more
So
of
is
a.
your channel gonna be about the female? How you be showing the
Yeah,
female?
it's just gonna be clean. It ain't gonna be. I'm not gonna give my haters no ammunition. It's gonna be tough to find something this next time. I ain't gonna lie. I let them catch me slipping once. You won't catch me slipping again. I promise you that. Like I said, I wish you guys good luck with your endeavors of trying to get me through there. I want you to try your best. But at the end of the day, I made a vital mistake, and it cost me, my platform, which people loved, and yeah, was very endeared with the content from, and that's the thing. Like, you did all of this off lives, and you didn't even have a video out. Like, lives might just be my strong suit, maybe videos, but the videos are how you help grow your channel. You know what I'm saying? People want to click on, it gets stretched in the algorithm, and I do want to do videos because I just like the fact that people can tune in and be like, wow, I watched one of your videos and it actually inspired me to do this, or inspired me to travel, or inspired me to, go to this certain place. So that was, always been my ultimate goal, was to put videos out and make content that people can love and be inspired by, and just motivate to just be step out their comfort zone and travel. I just never dreamed I would have a lit travel channel on in the YouTube space. This was never something that I foreseen. This was never something that I wanted dear in my heart. I always loved, I always wanted to be a movie director, but I just never knew how to basically get into it. Now, you actually have your own channel now where you could just feed people what you got going on, and just to just for them to take to it so well in such a short time frame is it's incredible, man. And I'm just deeply hurt that so many people want to see my demise with such a small following. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in a space now where I'm like, okay, how do we get in? How do we fit in? make sure your people, like I got core people that's gonna follow me wherever. I know that, but at the end of the day, I'm just thinking in my head like, okay, do it right. Make sure you keep your content clean. Make sure everything is good. And so, long story short, man, we rocking how we rocking, man. We just appreciate everybody, showing love to all of my people that's been supporting the channel, rocking with me. I appreciate all the support, all the cash apps. I'm in a space now where I'm just trying to figure out how do I move forward without the pitfalls of so many haters just trying to see my demise. But like I said, y'all never gonna see the end of Rello. Y'all never gonna see it because I can't let y'all win. I work too hard. I had too much money, too much invested. You know what I'm saying? People literally like people DMing me every day like, if you don't get your channel back, you was him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm humbled by this experience. It's kind of like, you know, when a basketball player almost loses his career by, you know, sexual allegations or something. I'm kind of like in that same space where I'm like, go on an apology tour. You know what I'm saying? Basically, let people know that, you know, you're not a perfect person. We all make mistakes. But the main thing is just I would never, ever hurt or scam my fans into, you know, thinking that I was in a situation that I was never actually in. I was in a real life situation. And that just shows you the power of the internet. It just shows you right there. Somebody, you know, did their due diligence and went out their way to actually modify my flight to where I didn't have a return trip. And it just costed me money. Money, like they won. They got me. It cost me on all ends. It cost me on money, the flight. It costed me everything. And so I'm just I'm in a spot right now where I'm just like, okay, when you come back on, make sure everything is tip top. Make sure everything is legal schmeagle. It's gonna be a process to get remonetized. I had just got my first check, and you know, literally the next week, you know, my channel gets snatched. So just unfortunate situations. My life has been I know you can probably hear it in my voice. I usually be happy and but I'm just like in a space where I'm like, okay, you really need to be careful and take this shit serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm my mama, because you got it. I have it. I literally have it. I literally have it. I got people that hit me up every day like, Rel, your channel, we need you back. It's dry. These other niggas is washed. And I'm like, I agree. They are. You know what I'm saying? So I was, like I said, just you could see like so many people, like you even said it, like, why so many people turn their back on you right now? Because it's like, I'm down. They think I'm done. You know what I'm saying? They think I'm done. It's kind of like, you know, a hot rapper. And then he don't, you know, his albums sales ain't doing no more. And they, you know, they think he's done. And then I got to come back with a hit. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a spot now with my back against the wall, and I just got to come back with a hit. It sucks that I don't have my platform. I wish they would have just gave me some type of suspension, some type of infraction. I think the attack they put on me was so much coordinated, and they just got bombarded with so many. That's what I actually think happened, because to have your channel took on your first infraction is just like unheard of. I've heard people uploading the most egregious stuff you could ever imagine and still only getting, you know, slaps on wrist and stuff, you know. So just to have my whole channel taken right from my first time getting in trouble is just like, it's just so crazy unfair to me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that crazy of stuff that I, you know, like they never seen no sex. I mean, you know, like they never seen a girl in a thong or never seen a nipple. You know, it's just like, you would have thought I would have uploaded a girl beat getting, you know what I mean? Something crazy. So I'm just in a spot where I'm just like, wow, they took your channel over, you know. But that's just a testament to my haters, because it's just, you could just tell like they hated on me so much to where, you know, YouTube had no choice but to say, we gotta make the hundreds of people that's complaining about this guy, we gotta get him out of there. So I got canceled. Yeah, man, we just in a spot where I'm just trying to rebuild. I'm just trying to basically, it's probably people reporting your channel, but right now, you know, just from having me on, you don't even know right now, you know what I'm saying? So like, I got that type of hate because I got that type of love. With love comes hate, you know what I'm saying? That's where The problem comes in. Y'all see the love, y'all see the cash apps and the hundreds of dollars that get sent in. But on the back end, it's people reporting me saying, this guy's doing this, he's sex trafficking, he's this, get his channel to, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, they get my flight to. That's what really, really, YouTube is YouTube. They're gonna do whatever. I have no choice. I mean, I have no ultimate say-so on what YouTube rules for me. But the fact that somebody was able to modify my flight and cancel my return flight, that just really, was like I said, that was like the scariest thing that I have of internet coming into my actual real life. You see what I'm saying, TMZ? So I'm in a space now where I'm like,
I'm listening to you.
it's real. Oh, my mama, it's definitely real. So I'm just trying to figure out. It's a lot of people just thinking in their head like, okay, he's done, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm back. I will be back. It's not the last of Rello. I will be back. I just hate telling. I'm leery about telling people everything that I used to be like gun ho. This is what we're doing. This is what. But now I'm just leery about it because I got so many haters, and I just cannot let everybody know my exact moves. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be letting certain people know, even the link to my channel. I'm just letting
You had a lot of people support you. So the people that support you, I seen a lot of them come on now. You reached out to them.
Everybody been reaching out. Everybody, all my like core supporters been reaching out. They like, we know, you know what I'm saying? Don't listen to trolls. Like, bro, when I had my channel, my last lives was just like the most peaceful. It wasn't no negativity, bro. Like I don't do, the way I run my channel, niggas know. Like they come on there and they talk respectful. They don't come on here talking crazy. Everybody that talk crazy, they don't even come on because they know I don't go for that. I keep it respectful with guys. You know what I'm saying? I never, ever, ever, ever do shit to where it's taken out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Unless you take it there first. That's why I said that's like my number one rule. I say it 100 times on the live. All right, keep it respectful. You start like, because once it started going off the rail, then it's like, you know what I'm saying? On my mouth. And I think people love that from me, that I moderate my chat well, where it's basically it's great dialogue that can be had, and everybody's point of view can be heard, and the rebuttals, and it's it just makes for great discourse. And it's just, I think I'm needed in this space is what this whole thing has shown me. I just hate it. I'm just hating for just to let people catch me. So I didn't see, that's the thing. Like, you don't see the hatred behind. The hatred is like behind the scene. You see the love, but the hatred is just like, you don't see it. Like, I never seen it like this. I saw niggas, saying bullshit or whatever, but I'm telling you that flight modification, that was like literally the most scariest thing I've seen. Just to have, somebody wanted to see
I
me.
see Primo in the chat. You and Primo, y'all talk, because I see him talking in the chat.
I still fuck with Primo. I don't have no smoke with Primo, but Primo has a big personality and he's very passionate. And sometimes people get too big for their britches. Sometimes, you see what I'm saying? Like, and they're trying to make it out like I'm getting too big for my britches, when like y'all have to pay respect for. It's kind of like when a rapper goes accept a award. He always shouts out the prior people who came before them and paved the way. But the thing is, with people, they feel like they paved the way for me, when in all actuality, I paved the way for y'all to eat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all were lit before me. I'm not ever saying y'all wasn't lit before me, but what I did, I take y'all litness. Y'all was like locally lit. I took y'all and made y'all globally lit. You know what I'm saying? So I signed a couple of neighborhood rappers and made them superstars. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Wayne, and I signed Nicki Minaj and Drake. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So basically, they ain't getting your flower before.
They ain't give me my flowers. They kicking me. They think since my channel gone, they don't need me no. And I just don't like how they just trying to, like, after I put y'all in a position, y'all trying to make it like y'all put me in position, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You TMZ, you seen those? How many dives? How many trips? How many cash apps was getting sent in before Primo and Joe was even was even thought of. You see what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying?
Damn, I
Like
ain't know you had no been to the suit. I ain't know you had no been to the
twice.
suit 3 times.
This was my third time.
That's why
You see?
I missed the trip. I remember you. I remember this shit been so long now. I'm like, damn, Rello ain't been to the suit. Yeah,
Three
Rello, you probably
times.
go somewhere else now, Rello.
That's this my third. That was my third time to the suit, bro. That was my third time to the two, and my worst time. That was hands down my worst time. I got my channel took. A hater manipulated my flight itinerary and canceled my flight home. Lost money on that. I'm so glad I didn't go crazy. Like I was just because I didn't even get no buzzy the last night, Westside. Like because I was like I didn't want to spend that money to where I was coming back too fucked up because that's what I had did the times before. I had spent money and I was too fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to come back indigent like I did those prior trips. So I'm so glad that I followed my first mind and was able to at least keep me a little something because I just never dreamed I would have to pay for another flight. I'm never booking another flight on live. I'm leery about even posting my locations for stuff anymore because it's just like at this point it's like niggas might show up at the crib and do something to me like you know what I'm saying? Like I have to think bigger than myself now because I never would have
Yeah,
dreamed somebody would have done
you
that
better
to me.
check what Prebo to come on. You want Prebo to come on?
Not really, because all he gonna say is the same thing he said yesterday. If he want to come on and like and keep it respectful and acknowledge facts and we can have a credible talk, he can. But if he gonna just come on there and say the shit that he said from yesterday, he could just stay in the chat. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. I just don't want to have a rewind of yesterday. Yesterday kind of it was a good live, but towards the end, it's definitely started going off the rails. You know what I'm saying? But it
Yeah,
definitely was a good
that's why
live.
I went to sleep. Goddamn, I was like, shit.
Where my mom,
They
you
talking
know,
about
what's the name started over talking with that loud ass mic. Everybody was saying, you know what I'm saying, get him out of here. And it was just like, yeah, it was a great live. You see, we had up to almost
Primo.
200 people in here.
If you want to come on, if you be respectful, yeah, you welcome on.
That's what I'm
Uh,
saying. When I say, like I said, keep it respectful because Primo, like when you start going off the rails, we gonna get you out of here. I ain't gonna lie to you, Primo. I fuck with Primo. I don't have nothing against niggas, but y'all got to give me my flowers while I'm still alive. Niggas is shitting on me because you know what I'm saying. I'm fucked up right now, and they think it's a game. So go ahead, DM Primo the link. I mean, I just like I said, if he want to keep it respectful, I'm gonna let him talk. He has to let me talk.
hold on, Primo. No information. I had to put a little link and just bring Primo up. You know,
Yeah, just bring Primo up.
nobody hit the link. I'm gonna drop the link for Primo. Nobody hit the link because I'm not gonna let you all. So Primo here go the link. I put it in the chat. Respectful. The night Rello don't want to talk to nobody. Really.
I don't. I really don't.
He don't be wanting to open arguing.
I not because then because y'all tearing away at my credibility, and it's like that's my whole brand, just being real and transparent. And I'm not gonna argue with niggas for sure. Primo, what's good, boy?
What up, Rello? Listen, man, I'm gonna be real honest and respectful right here, right? All right, I got to know you through my business partner, right? He sent me the link to your chat. I got in your chat. I started clowning, roasting. I met Joe. You know what I'm saying? You was cool. You was funny. I didn't know nothing about your background. So I to my partner, I said, yo, let me throw this guy a bone. He looked like he could do something. He could be somebody. You know what I mean? He just needs a little help. So, we did that. You know what I mean? I did that because my partner, again, he's been busy working his ass off. He sends me the link he be on your chat from time to time. And, everybody started liking the vibes that we had. Me, you, Joe, because we was roasting, laughing. We roasted Nick. Nick is in the comment. Again, Nick has my number. We don't have no issues. Nick will always hang out with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a transmission lover. And once again, I know I'm joking, but, shout outs to Nick. I appreciate Nick at all times. Right, Rello? So,
Yeah,
I already knew, I didn't know your background, but because if I knew your background, honestly, I would have never done business with you. But I didn't. So it's cool. No problem. I take the fault for that. So now I see that you could be lit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I see people, even your own friends, brother, that looking for your train wreck. Me and Joe was seeing this. Like everybody wanted your downfall. That's why they was trying to send you with the most minimal. You was not getting money like that till me, Joe, Keedley, and a couple of other subscribers, GC Judah, a couple of subscribers chipped in, you know what I'm saying? Seen you live down live. We backed you into a corner to tell the truth. You talk about transparent, and we had to back you into a live, brother. That's crazy. Until you tell the truth. We even try to give you money to show us the proof, and you didn't want to take it. I tried to give you a job for $200 a week. You said, no, I'm good. You getting money like that? Cool, no problem. I try to put you in position. Again, not knowing your background. You know what I mean? Then again, we keep dropping on Rome So Riches. Make sure y'all go like, comment, and subscribe. We keep dropping clips because at the end of the day, the truth is gonna be out there. You know what I mean? Your man's when we sent you that bread before you dipped off, your man Ice was sick. You could tell it, bro. Body reaction says everything. He was sick. We got you lit because again, he has more subscribers than you, but you got lit quicker. You know what I'm saying? We got you lit quicker. Now, you know, the Willies, you know, the one-eyed Willies that be in a room, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to disrespect again, but you know what it is. You know, homeboy was sick. We did what we did for you, and he was sick. So now, you out there, you lit it. You know what I'm saying? You got from Mr. Charles, you got a villa, not a apartment like they stay in with 3, 4, 5 guys. You had your own villa by yourself. He gave you a position to make money. You didn't take advantage of that. Cool, no problem. Now, the next day's coming up. I tell you, yo, what time you going to be there? I'm going to send her for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to send her a female for you, a model, so you could do the brand and do all of that. Now, your man, Kyle's, came on yesterday talking about I do sex trafficking. No, I do not. I know people in the world that are able to cater to anything you want in this world. I don't do none of that. I run a business in America, a legitimate business. So play yourself. But you know why he said that, though? Yo, Rello, you know why he said that, though, Rello? Because he was mad. He was mad of look. These guys are like 60, still boning threes, and he was mad you had a 10 in your bedroom, bro. So that's why he was mad over here. Just talking about yo, this Nick Primo. You're mad. You're 60 over there smoking dust or whatever you're doing, and you're mad. We try to put Rello on. We try to help you on, try to elevate you, bro. And then I find out you did C3 dirty, you did Kayla dirty, because I had to look background now, because I'm like, I got to really check. I got paperwork sent through my lawyer about you, a whole bunch of other, it's like, I'm like, all right, man, you know what? I'm pretty much, I wish you the best, because I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm not a hater, never been a hater. You know what I mean? People done me dirty over and over again. And again, I wish them the best, because at the end of the day, I help out people in my life. That's why I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? So, again, look, shout out to you, Rello. Ain't no hate in my blood, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? We can't do nothing. You good on my side. None of that. Do your thing, brother. You know, much success to you, but stop scamming the people. Stop lying to the people talking about you keep it real. Because you know we backed you into the corner to keeping it real. So you don't keep it real. Your girlfriends be saying they ain't your girlfriend. So that's not real. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep it funky, brother. From now on, for real, you should really learn to be honest and real. Because you had a platform to elevate yourself to the biggest level. Because you was a clown. You was really funny. When it came to that, you was definitely him. You are a clown. You are funny. You are hilarious. That's why I told the girl in Spanish, el un payaso. El un payaso. Again, and you know she came through with somebody, security again, at all times. We don't play that, bro. And then you made a comment. I didn't even know that comment you made about, oh, now she got HIV. So guess what?
I said I'm HIV positive now.
Listen, brother, like that is great. That is great. So people are mad for me. Look, if I joked on you for being stranded or whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, we wasn't gonna let you go out like that until you did us dirty on our old platform, trying to help out these one-eyed Willie, you know what I mean, that be in a room trying to train threes. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest. So, you know what I mean? Like, we just try to help you out, elevate you, and look what you did. You stabbed us in the back and our own platform.
I'm hurt, Primo. I really am hurt, bro.
You think
I'm
we not hurt with what you did?
I'm hurt,
But
bro.
you didn't see the flags the whole time. We was showing you the flags the whole time. Yo, we tried to turn you from Steve Urkel to Stefan, brother. From Steve Urkel to Stefan. You was really gonna be him.
I was lit before y'all even. I was lit before y'all even came along.
I was lit before I got into your channel.
Primo.
I didn't buy this off of you.
But nobody knew who you were in this YouTube.
I didn't want to be known. That's the crazy part.
Right.
I wanted you to be known.
So why you just can't give me my flowers and say, you know what, Rello, you gave us a little notoriety in this space. And we can just keep it like that, bro. You ain't got to come on here and speak down on me and try to make it like you put me in position. I'll put y'all in position. Period, bro. You pay me to rock your merch. What does that tell you? I'm lit already. You would not pay somebody to rock some merch that's not lit. You saw the value there. There was value there. I had value already there before you came. Come on, guys. Don't try to spin it. That's what I say. They're good at spinning narratives and making me out to be the bad guy. And I'm just tired of that, yo. I'm so tired of niggas spinning the narrative and making me out to be the bad. I'm glad he's gone. Don't bring him back because he's still saying the same shit. I put you on. I made like you didn't put me on.
He backstage, so don't bring him on.
Yeah, just leave him off because I thought he was coming on here talking different. He ain't talking right. So I fuck with, like I said, I wish him the best. Like I said, that's as much as lit as I'm not putting people in position no more. With my new I'm not doing that no more. Because they when they think you down, they turn it back on you and try to spin a narrative and make you look like a bad guy when I did nothing but put niggas on. Now niggas is fire hot right now. Fire hot. You even said it yourself, TMC. You the hottest in the game right now. Hottest in the game. The hottest nigga in the game takes other niggas, put them in position. Now the hottest nigga ain't in the game, still hottest in the game without a channel. And now other niggas are hot as a byproduct from being associated with the hottest nigga in the game. So it's just if you see it for what it is, it's like he's speaking facts. You know, my mom is definitely speaking facts. But like I said, Primo is I don't have no smoke with niggas, but I just gotta keep it 100. I have to keep it 100. I wouldn't be real Rello if I didn't keep it 100. If niggas would have said I got clout off Keys, it would be true. Because then I came into his space. I came onto his platform. He introduced me to the audience of YouTube. And I have to pay my homage to that. As much as I would hate to admit it, but it seemed like people hate to admit stuff when they feel like they're better than you. And that's the thing is like with people, even if I feel like somebody is lower than me, I still have to be like, you know what? Even though this person might not be on my level, or whatever is going on, I still have to pay respect because they gave me their platform. They gave me their voice to get my voice out. So now we're just in this spot where I'm like, niggas is really throwing rocks at the throne. You know what I'm saying? I just hate I put myself in a position where I didn't think, like, I thought the hatred for me had died down because I thought, you know what I'm saying? Because you remember TMZ when I was like on fire hot, niggas was like, Rello, and then I felt like it had died down where I was like, I had won a lot of my haters over, but they still was alive and well. You know what I'm saying? They was alive and well, and they fucking proved that in spades. You know what I'm saying? So
you African Dominican hit the link. You want her to pull up? You want to talk to her?
Yeah, I talk to Africa. She cool. African.
Hi, Rello. Hi, Westside. How you guys doing?
Hey.
All right.
Okay. No, Rello, I'm just wondering why you don't want or Westside, why you don't want Big Super to come on?
No, because we're not doing that. We're not doing no bullshit, troll, toxic. We having a nice, respectful.
My guests don't want them type of people on tonight, so I gotta respect my guests.
Okay. So Rello, so did you finally show the email with the proof of I guess the cancellation or modification? Did you finally show that email? I know I came in late today, so I don't know.
I showed it, but they still didn't believe me. They think I modified my flight as a publicity stunt to get people to send me money, and it was never that. I would never do that. But that people just keep trying to defame my character. This has been the whole thing. They just keep trying to paint me out to be this piece of shit guy when I just did nothing but show love and kept it real with niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just appalled that people would even just disrespect me in this way. And I just even let people get a shot at taking me out the game. So like I said, I'm be back better than ever. And I'm back when I'm back. I stay on that side. On my mama, stay on that side. I see everybody when I'm back, stay on that side. Remember that. Keep that same energy because I will be back. On my mama, daddy will be back.
So Rello, I travel a lot as well. So I mean I understand you're frustrated and you're like a man down like you claim to be, but I feel like to have a fair panel, website for you for your credibility also, you need to present like both sides. So Geraldo says that he's telling the truth, right? But you also owe it to your audience to prove to them that Geraldo is saying the truth, right? Because you want your audience to also trust your channel. So Geraldo, you can send me the email, the full email. I mean, like, I'm a very trustworthy person. I can look at it myself, right? And I know like people like Big Super trust me. So if I look at it myself and I can even maybe cut out some stuff and I can present it to them, or I can send it to website. But I feel like you owe it to your audience as well, website, for them to at least hear both sides. Let the email speak for itself. Yes,
Right, but
Geraldo says that.
here's the thing. It's kind of a mute thing because it's gonna look like I've done it because the person that did it hacked into my account. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't like, you see what I'm saying? It wasn't like somebody, like they showing somebody. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, somebody hacked into my account, modified my flight to where I didn't have a ride home. But I have proof I have proof on the live. I booked a
Return ticket.
round trip. Yeah, I'll return. Yeah, I have proof. I had an itinerary and everything. So I'm just like in this space now where like
Right.
really
So
spinning this narrative to make it look like I did this for clout, like a clout chasing. I'm like, I would never
right.
do this. People know my, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
So I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, also I'm also part of the audience, right? Because we don't want to be taken. I'm trying to be diplomatic. We don't want to be taken as fools either. If I'm gonna tell a story for 2 days or 3 days, right? You don't want to keep rehashing the same story over and over. At least present something to make this thing die, right? For those who don't believe you, at least present the full email. Also present your original full return ticket to website you believe him. I mean you trust him. Present the information to him. Let website look at it. Let maybe me look at it as well. And then that way you don't have people doubting you, because that's also causing you stress. I think it's only fair to present both sides, because the
Right,
audience,
but that's
they
the
have
thing.
their
It's not fair if you bring on 4 people that's against me. It would be fair if you had 4 people that was against me and then 4 people that actually trusted and believe. You see what I'm saying? So when you make a panel where 6 of the people are bashing you, and then you got one guy like me, it becomes just like a bash fest instead of like all right, we trying to find the actual meat and potatoes of what actually happened.
right,
So that's what I'm
right.
saying. I agree with what you're saying in order to keep it fair and the integrity of the platform. But the problem is you can bring in on 4 or 5 people that's gonna come on here. You're lying. You're there, and it's like, bro, I'm one guy. I'm not gonna fight. I'm getting
Right.
jumped
No,
by 5 guys. You see what I'm saying? So if
yeah.
somebody wants to come on that's actually can believe what I'm saying and actually wants to actually help me, show what I'm saying is not cap, that's fine. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
Right.
like last night, it turned into a smear campaign, and that's
Right. No,
not
I understand. Right. I
like
understand
I
that.
want to
Right.
sign somebody up to come in
Yeah.
for if you had something going on, I would have people on your side and I would have people on the other side because I believe
Right.
it makes a great argument, it makes a great conversation. But when it goes to just 6 people jumping on one guy, you're lying, you're this, it becomes extremely toxic, and that's not something my brand or myself
Yeah, no,
choose.
no, I understand what you're saying, Gerello. I understand what you're saying completely. And it doesn't have to continue to be that, because right now it's continuing to be that back and forth, because you are not presenting the proof, right? If you present that email in its totality, your return ticket and the
Now,
modified
I already
email.
proved that.
Hold on,
I
hold on.
proved my. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me just finish, because me and you having a civil conversation, because I'm really not trying to be like, oh, you lying, but at the same time, I also like understand where everybody's coming from, like this is a public panel, if you're gonna have a live and everybody's coming here to watch, the audience also matter, so you can't just present one side and want everybody to believe that side. Show the receipts, just send that email to website or me. Let's look at it, and website can put on the screen, and then maybe website can bring on 2 people. If you believe Gerald, come on the panel, 2 guys. If you don't believe, you come on the panel, and then you guys can have a discussion. Right now, we're just hearing the same thing over and over and over. We're not getting anywhere
Rello, how
forward.
would you feel about sending it to Yoso Kyla? You don't trust Yoso Kyla enough to send it to her and let her
What
vouch
can
for
what can he send it to you? What can he send it to you? Website. We'll send it to you. Also, and so
it?
so call at least to
He
2
wanted to
people.
send it to me after me. He would have been on sending to me. I guess he on it.
But so that's a problem, Jerry. You
I mean,
understand the
I
problem,
can
right?
trust. I can trust. I feel like I could trust TMZ enough to send it to him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just
So
thinking
you
in my head. I'm
So
trying to think in my head what
they
definitive
say
proof I
Rello
could
sent
show
me
you
the
guys.
email. What do
I would
you
have
know?
to call Spirit on the live to just literally to like have her explain to like bro, I would never do that. I'm not no. It's not. I'm not a clout chaser. I despise clout chasers, bro. I'm not a clout chaser, bro. And the narrative people are trying to spin like I did this all for clout, and it's not. And niggas know my body, like, and I just I don't.
But Jarrella, you can easily
Word
squash
always
this.
been good enough. My word
Right,
always been.
Jarello. Right, Jarello. So it's not people can't just believe your words. I mean that's not how it works out here. You have to you have to show people something to believe, right? Because not everybody just believes anything. And I understand. Maybe you're telling the truth. Maybe you're not. I don't know, right? But like everybody, I also want to see the receipts. Like producing an email is not a big deal. Or you just cover up your name and then it shows the bottom of the email. Let us scrutinize the email and
Yeah,
then
but
let two people come on
yeah,
the
but
panel. Like,
right. I undergree. Like I hear you, African Dominican. 2 weeks ago, I would have been like, no problem. Here's it. But somebody hacked into my thing and canceled my return flight. I just if I wish if I could put you in that situation, you would be leery too about putting your. But I'm so leery about the stuff I put out now. That's traumatizing. You understand? Like
okay, let
somebody
me.
literally left me in a situation where my safety was like. That's I'm taking that above trying to prove to motherfuckers on the internet that I didn't cancel my flight for fucking clout. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay.
You
Let me
want
It's,
let me ask
you
you
want to talk
this.
to Casanova,
I'm
Rello?
so I have to think farther. I used to think like that. I gotta prove it, but now I'm in the spot like, bro, do you realize what just happened to you? Somebody modified your flight and left you stranded in another country with $150 to your name. Do you
But let me,
realize how serious that is? How do you
okay,
realize
Joel.
that, American
Yeah,
Dominican?
Joel.
You
Let me.
can prove a point that I didn't do it, and I'm telling you, are you like that is life altering? That is a life altering situation. Life
Ger-
altering, African
Ge-
American.
yeah,
Straight up.
Gerald, right? Gerald, one thing about me, like I'm a very compassionate person, but my compassion only goes so far. Like I like to hear both sides of the story for me to really make a fair judgment. Because me personally, I don't like people who scam other people, and then people are saying you scam me, and I don't want to believe that. But you can squash this by
I
just
tell them
present.
what. I tell them what. I'll
Let
let
me.
them believe that in order to keep my last little bit of personal integrity and dignity to myself. You can believe what you want. If somebody altered my return flight and left me stranded in another country, African Dominican. I didn't
No, I
even know that was
understand that.
possible. I didn't even know.
Right.
I thought it sounded like a lie. If somebody would have said, I would have never believed. But I literally, it happened to me. You understand? I'm not the
I mean,
cat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no,
sounds
Gerald, like
unbelievable.
you right, Gerald.
Sounds
My thing is like,
unbelievable. My mama,
right,
it does.
Gerald.
100% true.
Right,
100%.
Gerald.
Go ahead.
I've never heard of that before either. And my thing is like, your
African American,
credibility.
can I
So
ask you something?
right,
Why you over talking me so much though? We
I'm
all have
not.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's a delay, but you're like interjecting
Oh, maybe
here.
it's a delay. Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
delay.
little bit of a delay. So I'm just when I get done talking, I'm gonna let you go. But it's becoming this thing
Okay,
where you're over talking me too much. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
What
okay.
I'm
My
saying,
apologies on that.
it's good. But what I'm saying
Okay,
is like this is the situation where I'm like, wow, I can't. But it's so even now, just saying it out loud is just mind-boggling. Of like the extent somebody would go to see me in a bad spot. So I'm leery about sending personal emails, and it's like it's sending that to prove, and then y'all still not gonna believe. So it's kind of like I'm in a catch-22, and why would I want to give up any more of my personal privacy to prove something to people that's not gonna believe you anyway? It sounds unbelievable. I guarantee you, I didn't. But I was like, how is this possible? My voice is hoarse from yelling at this spirit lady. How is this possible? Oh, my mama. So it just, oh.
can I go now?
Go
Sorry.
ahead. You good.
Okay. No, no. I was just gonna ask. Yesterday, you sent, I guess, a copy of the header of the email, and you blocked out the confirmation number and all the other stuff. Like you can pretty much do the same for the long email where you're not compromising on your information. Like, you see what I'm saying? Because I feel like right
Even
now your
that might
credibility.
be too much. They know my actual email company now. You see what I'm saying? Like you see, like that, like even I'm leery. I looked at that thing like 100 times to make sure I didn't have anything on here because I just never believed that somebody would go to that extent to see me in a bad spot. That hurt my soul. I don't care about proving nothing to y'all no more behind this. That was the equivalent of me asking you, prove you got great. You understand? I would look like an asshole and show me the great kid. You see what I'm saying? And then I would just have to take your word that you were sexually assaulted. So that's what I'm saying, guys. You can't. It's basically you putting me in a bad situation just to prove. I'm showing y'all that's from Spirit. There's no way that can be Photoshop. Modified Spirits flights yesterday at 11 o'clock. It was I had it time stamped. It was 11 o'clock. I was on the way to the airport. Y'all can see the Spirit banner down. That's pretty much all I can show. I can show. I'll be cool with showing the flight itinerary, but I mean that's just gonna prove that I had a return flight. But I mean I can't really show anything else. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not showing anything else. But what happened?
I saw that. I saw that yesterday, and I've never flown Spirit before. But even to me, the email address, even that's the web, like I think it's something Spirit / that. It's like a long at blah blah Spirit. It's like too long to be even a real Spirit domain name or website. And I went to Spirit. You should be like customer service at spirit.com, and not so much of like Spirit / blah blah blah. The email address looks fake to me.
Okay, that's cool.
No, I'm just saying, like, don't you think? Website. Do you believe Rello? I mean, website. I mean, honestly, website. I mean, you have to kind of also present what you believe. You know, what do you believe, Rello?
Oh shit! I can't do that. What believe it, man? Say that what it is.
I don't even care no more. Y'all never had that happen to y'all. So until you're like, I don't care about that, guys. Like that's the least of my words is trying to prove to some shit that I didn't do this to myself to some niggas on the internet. Do y'all that hurt me to my core that somebody had that much malice towards me over some YouTube lives? You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand the effect that has on a human being to go through an experience where you're like, somebody really put you in a bad situation so intentionally. I could have lost my life over there behind some stupid like shit like that, bro. That cost me money, subs, everything. My channel getting taken, that pales, and that's like first grade. Me getting stuck in another country from somebody canceling my flight is like college to me. You understand? I'm trying to give you like on my mama. I can't lie. I wouldn't lie about something. I wouldn't Jesse Smollett myself. I could have a live where I could ask for $200 or $300 to just have fun with girls. I don't need to. None of that stuff. Y'all know my body. Y'all never seen nobody get Cash App sent in and niggas rock with me so tough like niggas do. Y'all never seen that. It's unheard of because I'm so real. I'm too real.
So
I'm too real for YouTube. Oh, my mama.
Yeah. So let me ask, how much money have you raised since yesterday? How much money did people send you so far?
Just enough to get my flight home.
So you raised what, $300 from yesterday?
I had $150 myself, and the rest was donated from people. I made like 3 phone calls. Shout out my guy
since yesterday.
Shout out Keys. Shout out my guy Fredro Styles, professional barber. Long story short, all that put together was like I had a $90 credit from the modification. And I basically had to put another 400. Why? See, that's the other thing too about it. It's like you doing something and then you have to pay. You lose. I lost in that. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to pay for a whole nother flight. So if I literally would have been like shooting myself in the foot because y'all saying I'm doing this for money and clout, but the money and clout I'm getting is literally going to be used to get me another return flight. It doesn't make logical sense when you really seriously think about it. But the fact that somebody actually was able to do it, I know it's unbelievable, but it's 100% true. The lady explained it to me. So you said they had your confirmation code and your last name. That's all they need. And my mom. And I just like, how the fuck can this happen? I thought it was a glitch. I thought it was a glitch on Spirit.
So they canceled your chip or they modified it?
They modified it to where I didn't have a return flight home. That's what I'm telling you. You see what I'm saying? That's what happened. So I'm glad you said that, African Dominican. Because if it would have been canceled, the entire flight would have been canceled. The fact that it was modified for just the return, and it just happened. I got the email at 11 o'clock because of automated email. I literally got the email less than an hour than I showed up to the airport. So somebody got wind of me going home, hurried up, figured out they could do this, and intentionally modified my flight to where it left me literally screwed hours from getting on the plane I was supposed to be on to get home. That's crazy. That's crazy, yo. I still can't believe it. It's true though. Go ahead, African Dominican.
So when they modified your flight, they couldn't put you on another flight for free
What
because
you
your
mean?
flight was not like, because when you modify a flight, you only change maybe the date of the flight, but you don't cancel the whole ticket, so you can still
No,
pick
they
a different
modified
day.
it, but I had to pay for a whole nother flight, yo. The shit was like $512.
Oh,
As matter of fact, it was $511. I had a $90 credit, and I had to pay a $427 balance after they took the 90 off. Sick, yo. When I tell you I was
Shout out to
sick,
Nick
I
Will.
only had 150 of it. Don't bring Nick on. Don't bring Nick on. I'm getting out of here if Nick comes on. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't take
Nah,
Nick
he
to
just shot. I don't even know who that is. You go link to the channel. Who that is?
Nick don't even live in reality on my mama for sure. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, $427 of real hard on money. Shout out my people that sent it through. I got real people that sent it through. I had 150 of it. So that what I'm gonna do the math for y'all. I'm gonna tell you exactly how this math broke down of how, since y'all want to know the little small details, we say 511, right? Now we gonna do the math. I said 511, right? And then I take away the $90 credit they gave me. That leave me at 421. Yep, that's what it was. 400, it was 422 with tax. So take away my 150. That left us at $271 I needed. And that's what I got from other people yesterday. So all of that
oh,
was just, it would have been a futile thing because I didn't make anything off that. If that was a real made up thing, I lost. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not even worried about the money. The danger aspect of what somebody did to me overrules any other money monetary. I'll pay that back a million times rather than not have my anonymity compromised like that. That was very traumatizing. I hope you can understand where I'm coming from, African Dominican. I'm a mama. So.
um, so Geraldo, so you raised all your money to come back to America. So you are still in Dominican Republic in Sosua, right? Or are you in Santiago or Sosua?
I'm home now.
Oh, you're back in America.
Yeah,
Well, when did you arrive?
today.
Oh, you got home today safely. Okay, at least you're back in America. Okay.
Right, but I had to lie about a flight because I didn't know. I went and changed my password in my email, but I didn't know if somebody was capable of getting back into my account and recanceling the flight I had booked for the next day. That's why I lied because I'm like, don't let them know you got another flight on that. You know what I'm saying? After that happens, I wanted to fly to another airline, but I'm like, I got a $90 credit already with Spirit. I would just be saying like, fuck that $100, like, you know what I'm saying, and flying through another airline just to keep my security safe. So, long story short, it just was a mess. I'll never forget this situation. This was a crazy. I wouldn't even want this to be out in the internet. I wouldn't even video this. This was humiliating. This was dehumanizing. You understand?
Yeah, well, it's already out. It's already out, and I'm sure, yes, it's gonna be out. And you just shared some really confidential information about your HIV status. Why did you do that?
It was a joke. That was a joke.
Uh,
That's all.
Also, so you're not really HIV positive?
No, I just said it as a joke because I had got some raw head from a little mango. That's all.
But you
That's
do,
all.
but
I
you do
got
understand that.
my personality is a little crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's not a funny
Hey,
joke.
Rello,
Actually,
how you feel about
HIV is
Capsule?
a
He
very
said he'll give you
serious
shit
thing.
for if he come on.
Nah, he didn't already. I ain't even gonna give him an opportunity to come on. I ain't gonna lie to you because he didn't already done so much, put so much. He's the perpetrator of the reason why I don't even like to even come and talk to people because it's not objective. When you want to have a discussion, that's what I loved about my channel. It was fair. If somebody was not, I let them speak. I even move motherfuckers out the stream. Hey, that wasn't real. That's based on facts, bro. Niggas. I understand why people miss my channel because I was fair to niggas. I kept it 100 all across. I didn't play no favoritism on my mama. I didn't care if you sent $1 million, dude. You gonna keep it respectful or you gonna get the fuck up off this channel. On my mama, I don't play them games.
So yeah, so I'm getting ready to drop down, but I really, I feel like if I can pass my baton on to Big Super is pretty fair. Like I feel like you can have a conversation with him. I mean, he
Hell no.
might show here and there, but he can be composed.
Nah,
Yeah,
hell no. You just
yeah.
want to laugh. You just want entertainment. And I'm sorry, this ain't gonna be. I know. Shit, that would be funny. I understand, but this ain't gonna be one of them lives tonight. I ain't gonna lie to you, African Dominican. I mean, once I get off of here, TMZ can do whatever. It's his platform, and I definitely appreciate you for having me on because it's your platform, and I got tremendous respect of how much work and effort it goes to into maintaining the channel. But tonight, I just wanted to do something that was more fair because motherfuckers got off on me last night. They got bashed me for 6 hours. At least we can come on here for a couple hours and have a respectful, honest discourse about what happened with your boy Jay Rello. Because I know it's a lot of people that was like, "What the fuck went on with Rello?" That's the truth. That's 100% the truth. I wish it was a lie. I wish I had done this for clout. But at the end of the day, I'm super sick. This is like my channel getting. I thought that was the worst thing that was gonna happen to me that week. This like makes this look like goddamn it, a fly on the wall. You know what I mean? I'm worried about my personal safety now. You doing that type of shit now? You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. But
So so Gerald, okay, so you are home safe. What is done is done. So mentally wise, do you need therapy? Do you need to talk to somebody else? I feel like you've vented enough for the last 2 days. I don't know if this is the last venting episode, but are you gonna get more serious help so that you can make peace with what happened and I guess learn from it and
I
move
don't
forward?
know. I like that question, and I appreciate you so much for asking that question. I don't know how long this is going to take me to get over this, because
Hey,
just
hold
the
up, Rello.
thought of
Hold
it,
up, hold
you know
up,
what
hold
I'm
up,
saying?
Rello, for a second. Hey, y'all niggas chill out with all this shit talking about me, man. This shit about Rello. Y'all nigga don't want to get blocked. Shit the fuck up and enjoy the show. For your ass get blocked. It's my shit. Respect my guests. It's my house. Y'all niggas in my house. I'm letting y'all niggas in my house. Respect me. Yeah, you can go ahead. Go ahead, Rello.
Go ahead, African man. I think she was speaking. Go ahead, African.
Yeah. No, I think you were answering my question on the therapy and moving forward and stuff like that. If you are in the right mental state, or you still need to vent some more, or just
I
what is it
need to
gonna look
vent
like
some
for you?
more. I need to vent some more because people, it's such an unbelievable thing to happen. Because obviously, even in disbelief behind it, you know what I'm saying. So I can understand how it would be hard for like 100 people on the internet to really, believe that this was a true story. But it's definitely true. I'm telling you guys, guard your confirmation code. That is like the most. That's mind-boggling to me that wasn't even cognizant of putting my confirmation code out on the public internet where I know I got people hating on me, but I just never dreamed that they would take it to that extent to get my flight canceled. I never even know that was possible. So it was like a double thing that was like, I could show my code. Niggas ain't gonna be able to do nothing with it. But honestly, a motherfucker can do something with your confirmation, with your last name and your confirmation. She said, you never give your confirmation code. That's like giving somebody the numbers to your debit card. I went off on that lady. She was talking sense though. I respect that lady. She talked to me for an hour and a half. And I'm thinking in my head, like, should I record this? But I'm like in my head, like I don't even want this to be like
Shout
my
out to
mama.
everybody who sent the super chat.
Oh,
Rello, how you know Nick Rello? I just cause he just put a super chat up there. I don't want to. He's supporting the channel. I want.
okay. He said, okay, I'll respond to his. He said, you did a live on your channel to prove my income and call my sales saying I got to prove it. You can't do the same thing. I mean, I've already given what I'm willing to give. Anything like I said, I could show that I did have a flight itinerary book, but other than showing anything else, I'm in the spot now where I'm like, anything else you show is gonna be like super, super personal stuff. So I'm just like in a spot now where I'm like, man, whatever it is what it is. So like I said, I'm more worried about my safety now. When I start up this new channel, it's gonna be lit. It's still gonna be entertaining. I'm gonna be back, but I got real life haters. You know what I'm saying? Real life haters that really could have done me some huge harm in my real life from the internet. I'm sick right now. I'm so sick just thinking about it. It's mind boggling to think the extent that somebody would go to just to see you fucked up for entertainment purposes. You know what I'm saying? It's sick. That's a sick mind, mama. So I'm just in a spot. I'm in a tough spot right now.
Okay. Yeah. So sorry, Jarello and West. I gotta drop down, but I guess this is the
I
last time I'm
have
gonna
proof.
speak.
Now I would. You gave me an idea. I have the stream where I booked the live, but that's only gonna prove I booked the round trip. They want to see they trying to see some proof that I didn't modify the flight myself, and I'm like, there's no way to really show that because the person went into my account and did it like they were me. But it doesn't make sense because I showed up to the airport 30 minutes later. Like, where's the flight at? So it's kind of like it's one of those things where it's like. It's crazy. It's crazy. Nobody would willingly put themselves in a situation. It's too fucked up to do that on my mama. I would never advise somebody to try to do a stunt like that to try to get. That's like so low down dirty. That is dirty. I ain't gonna lie. If that was a real thing, that would be dirty. But this is a true story. So one of my haters actually modified my flight and made me not have a return, and I had to pay $400 out of my money and subs money for a whole nother flight.
Rello, Casanova, he did backstage like 30 minutes. Can he have like 60 seconds of your time? Or
60 seconds. So I'm saying, what's his point on? This is the thing, bro.
I don't know. He been backstage so long. It's like,
we gave him 5 hours last time of bashing.
Rello, you got
Can
folks
I,
want to talk to you, though, Rello. Good God Almighty.
You see what I'm saying? You get what
can
I'm
I just
saying?
say can I just say one thing?
7-hour live of bashing
Go ahead,
Rello.
African Dominic.
Okay, just one thing before I get off. Just like, okay, so whether J Rello is lying or not, but at least we have some takeaway lessons for everybody on here. You don't want to learn from J Rello's situation, whether it's true or not. Definitely don't share your confirmation numbers with anybody. I know I'm not gonna do that anymore because I've never heard of this before, but I'm gonna be extra cautious. And also J Rello, yeah, whether he's lying or not, he didn't raise enough money through his fundraiser. Maybe that's because people don't believe him. So he still made a loss either way. If he canceled the flight by himself, he still made a loss because he didn't raise enough money to cover the trouble. So whether we believe him or not, either way he came out short. He's overstressed. He's upset. Whatever the plan was.
You know what I can say about the situation,
Mm-hmm.
the Rello situation. I follow Rello on Instagram, and shout out to Primo, where he was booking his flight. He put a video up, and I don't know what airline he flew, but he did not fly Spirit, and he had Primo hat on. You can go on the Instagram, look at the video. You know, if you follow him, he put some stuff up to show. You know what I mean? He rebuilt.
that last Instagram I did.
I watch little stuff like that. You know what I mean?
On my mama, I did my part, bro. That's why I take it so hard that he's bashing me now after I've done so much for you, and you're so bullheaded to just not accept the fact that you would not be where you're at without the help of Rello's influence on this YouTube shit.
I think he just had he had a lot of shit going on. He got a lot of people watching him, and
he letting people get in his ear, and I don't like when people can manipulate you.
He had a lot going on, but I
don't like that. My mama, I don't like that.
You gotta go. I ain't got time for all that. But you go on the Instagram. He showed. He got
had his shit on. I watched this shit multiple lives. Multiple lives.
That's going to STI.
My mama, nigga. I didn't run off with his cash. He got his money's worth. His girl rocking my shit got my channel took. So if I wanted to feel away, I could technically feel like I could blame you.
If you want to come on, your Kyla, you welcome on the panel. Your Kyla.
I'll let Kayla come on if she got some questions because I think she has the capacity to actually be objective in this type of situation.
Bipolar, you know you are always welcome on the panel, bro. You my brother. I think you'll keep it respectful. But
can we just bring one on it? Because I don't want to get more than just 4 people on the panel. Because
I'm dropping down. It was nice talking to you guys. Yeah, so yeah, but it is what it is. All right, guys. Okay, bye.
Okay, bring Kayla on. And Bipolar can come on, and then we'll have a panel on my mom, and we'll just keep it right there on my mom. That I will accept those terms. I definitely will appreciate that. We can have Kayla, and I know Bipolar gonna have good questions, and he has the ability to be objective. He can play on this side, and he can play the other side. I'm not open to reports. This is a real situation. I want people to learn from this situation. If somebody out there is watching this and can understand,
goddamn, yeah, y'all chill out. Y'all
just
don't
bring,
talk.
yeah, just what I'm saying. Just bring, just
If you got any questions, you can put it in the chat. Rello watching. If he want to talk to you, he'll talk to you. But shit, me, I'm not. That's why I went to sleep last night. Cause all that yelling and stuff. I ain't want to end the live and have y'all out in the wind. I kept the live going, but that yelling and shit, that shit make a person hit my head hurt. Cause I
yeah,
smoke.
my
So
mama with
shit.
a loud ass microphone on my mama. I had to get off of there because it was just it goes off the rails. You know what I'm saying? It goes from good content, great discussion to off the rails where it's just disrespect and a lot of negative bullshit thrown around. And it's just like I don't run my biz like this. I don't even tolerate it on my channel. So you know I'm not gonna come and disrespect you by tolerating it on your channel because I got too much, respect for what you got going. We always
I
rock.
appreciate Rello coming over Powder and tell his story. You know what I mean? He could have went on anybody Powder. He chewed a couple of my shit. You know what I mean? Out of everybody.
Niggas was hitting me like you should have been on ice panel. And I'm like, it's kind of tough for me to be on ice panel because I'm in a position where I'm like, I'm thinking somebody affiliated with ice has something to do with it because of just the timeline of how shit played out. So I'm in the spot now where it's weird with me and Ice now. But I still fuck with Ice. I don't think he per se had anything to do with it, but it's a huge possibility that somebody he's affiliated with could have something to do with it. So now I'm like, we're in that. You see how this has a tumbling effect on this. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Because if I was making this up, I wouldn't. That shit with Ice wouldn't even be a real thing. It would just be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not making this up. Somebody really fucked me over this time. They got me, G. I was still in DR. I showed y'all the hotel where I was at. I wasn't playing around. I'm home now though.
Shout out to Born Real. Born Real. I don't think he was Born Real. That woman party. I don't think he was panhandling. You know, they call, when they ask for money, that panhandle. I think he was in a fucked up situation, Born Real, like for real. Who that is? GC Judah.
Yeah, Judah can come on.
Okay.
Yep. Judah. That's not the real GC Judah. Take Judah out. Make him show your face real quick, Westside. That might be a troll. You hear me, Jay?
Yeah, Judah, you gotta show your face, Judah.
That's not Judah's avatar. He should be a dark-skinned guy with a gray beard, with gray in his beard. That's not his avatar.
They brag it. I got to put the battle up there when I bring everybody up there. I got to goddamn. They try to take me out.
I know. I had that happen to me one time, and I said, "Nope, I'm starting motherfuckers make sure they face. It's too many trolls, bro. It's too many. It's it's over 100 people in here already. You see what I'm saying?
He did. After I said I'll go put who did say Bachelor board.
Bachelor's on here. Okay, I fuck with Bachelor. I do fuck with Bachelor. Bachelor came in. All right, Bachelor's here. That is Bachelor. All right, Bachelor. I want to see what he. All right, Bachelor. Keep it 100 on here. Bachelor here. Act like nigga Bachelor in. What up, Jay?
What it do, man?
What up, Jay?
Oh man, I just been listening, bro. I wasn't too familiar at first, but I started listening last night, and I've been seeing some stuff right now. And my thing is, I've been seeing people talking about, oh, you owe it to your subscribers and you owe it to your audience. Man, listen, bro. Half of your audience is haters, bro. You don't owe these motherfuckers nothing. I don't even know why you still talking about this situation right now. You don't owe none of these fools nothing. Because if you look at the comments, it's just a bunch of negative people. They gonna keep watching because you bring entertainment, you hear me? They gonna keep watching it, they gonna keep being here regardless. But as for everybody, this woman coming on asking all these questions, interrogating you like old boy was doing yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't owe these folks nothing, bro. You said what you had to say. Now you need to move on with your mental health and trying to get your stuff ready to get your channel back up so you can make some more bread. Because currently entertaining these folks and these weak niggas, because that's what these niggas is. All these niggas a whole bunch of nothing from what I'm seeing. Like, just niggas ain't got no time to do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
So stop entertaining these niggas, bro. On some real shit, bro. You don't gotta entertain these niggas. These niggas is jokes out here, man. These niggas joke. They want to see you fail. They want to see you do bad, and you don't owe nothing to your audience. Your real subscribers gonna hit you up on Instagram. The people that really mess with you to send you money, they gonna hit you up on Instagram. They gonna hit you up on Facebook, on other outlets. You don't got nothing to prove on the YouTube shit, bro. Too many trolls out here.
Right, but that's the thing. It's like it is content, bro. I'm a content creator. This probably is gonna be my last time speaking on it, and until I probably get my own channel back running up. But it's just hot right now. Like I want people to learn from this. I'm not taking this as a bash me and fuck. I want people to really know. Like, listen, be careful with your personal information. I never would have dreamed somebody would have been able to hack into my airline account and modify my flight to where I didn't have a ride home. So I just like we in the travel space. I'm looking at this as one of those teaching lessons that people can take away from this, if that makes sense. Okay, Bachelor. But I love your point, though. I love what you're trying to say. You see what I'm saying? I'm a mama for sure. Go ahead, Bachelor.
Oh, no, I get what you're saying, bro. I'm just saying, regardless of what you say or what lessons you trying to teach, it's gonna be the same thing from the people that's just on here hating, from the people that just want to see you fail, bro. Real talk. It's gonna be the same thing. So regardless if you're trying to teach people a lesson, if niggas think that you did it on purpose, it ain't no lesson to be taught. This nigga lying, he just saying this to do that, and if you look at the comments, that's what's being said. So it's like, fuck it. Don't even entertain these niggas. Tell these niggas go watch the NBA finals or some shit.
This is more entertaining. How many people we got in here?
115.
115 people are invested into what happened with me on this thing. So it would be remiss of me not to take advantage. It's a hot topic right now. We're gonna get it out the way and we're gonna move on. I'm gonna rebuild. This was it's a traumatic experience, bro. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I ain't gonna lie. It's sick. Definitely sick on my mama for sure. But that's the thing. I put my information out there on a public forum that could have been seen by millions of people that are great at hacking, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't even cognizant of that. That was the least thing I was worried about, is somebody being able to hack into my account. But motherfuckers are good with that computer and can do it. You hear me, Gene? Scammers on my mama. I got trolls on here that are computer nerds. All they do is stay on YouTube and leave negative comments on shit. You see what I'm saying? So I have to take all of that into account before I start up putting too much out there moving forward. You know what I'm saying? So for sure.
Yeah, I get it. And I'm coming from a spot where for me it ain't no bias with it. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing in the chat. I'm telling you what I'm hearing. No matter what you say, it's just gonna be, you feel what I'm saying? Oh, he lying. Oh, he flexing. And it's always from the same people that come on with the same talking points that they always use.
Not everybody, but here's the thing. Not everybody feels like I'm lying. It's people that actually do believe my story. You know what I'm saying? They do believe it because they know, like, they sent me their money. Like, I got people that I can send a link that sent me money that helped me get back, that 100% believe this happened because they knew I was being sincere. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no unsincere type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I get it. I get it. But my point is, how many of them is in this 114 that's her? You see what I'm saying?
Right,
how many of them is making these comments?
They could watch it back and it'll be like, okay, you see what I'm saying? So this gets views. I ain't gonna lie. It gets views.
I get it. So you on here for the entertainment purpose, basically.
It's not entertainment this time. This is like a advisory type time. You know what I'm saying? It was entertaining. It was entertaining in the beginning until shit got real. You know what I'm saying? Now you put my life in jeopardy. One of my biggest supporters, Henley Lanford, just got here. Did Bachelor help you get to Sasua? That's what I'm saying. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that where he wants to know what happened. He believes the story because, like, he'd been invested, not only entertainment wise, but actually financially invested. Sent 300 through 400 through bullshit walk, money talk. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate all of my people. It's people like that I do it for, that actually want to know what actually happened with me, because they sent their actual bread to make sure I had a great time and bring back some fire content for the YouTube space. You understand?
Got it.
Henley, you believe this? He said it's entertaining. 500. Yeah, he even said he sent me 500. He sent me more. He sent on every trip. He sent on every trip I've ever done. On my mama, Henley Lanford. the last two. I ain't gonna say the first trip. He sent through on the last two. On my mama heavy. So shout out. I want to give him a special shout out because without him, and a lot of other people that made some great contributions, I wouldn't have been able. I had a great budget. I took some losses in the beginning. I got damn, I left that paper at the fucking thing. But they say I lying about stuff, and it's just I took a loss. So I had ended up just going to Sasua with 7, but then he gave me another 2. And it was just crazy. It was definitely crazy. So we had a great time in Sasua. I got some fire footage. I can't wait to start the new channel up. I'm gonna be when y'all see this, y'all gonna be like, that nigga is here. Boy, I got him edit some stuff because some of the guys' prices talk about that. I'm about to take this so serious now. Back then, I would have uploaded it with the prices talk in there. But since I got actual haters that would take it to this extent to see my demise, I have to really have it where I can't give them no ammunition to fuck me over again, G-Ball. You hear me, bro? Or my mama, nigga. I can't. I will not let you see me get fucked up. I gotta take prices out, I'll put blur over chicks' booty if I have to. You know what I'm saying? Oh, mama. I asked him, did Bachelor break bread and help you while you're on a trip? Not a personal attack. I'm curious. You want to address that? No, he didn't, but he is not obligated to, though. But I'm saying nobody. He's came on here. He's been fair. He's asked me questions.
I can address that. That's not an issue for me. I can address that. No, I didn't break bread. I mean, but Bachelor's got 5 kids. Bachelor's be in China. Bachelor's be in Europe doing my own thing. Italy, Langford. I don't know what you got going on. But Bachelor's got kids to look after. So Bachelor's got other priorities than to be sending anybody money. You feel what I'm saying? Bachelor's got a wife. Bachelor's got this. Bachelor's got finances that I have to talk to people with things about. Bachelor's is a responsible grown man with a family before I have to do things like that. I have to take care of mine first, and I have to do what I want to do. Now, if I went traveling, if I didn't have a passport, if I didn't have my own things, and I wanted to see other brothers do something, yeah, I would have. But that's not my situation. It may be your situation. I never take it as a personal attack. I appreciate the question, but for me, I travel myself a lot. I'm going 100 some days out of a year. I got 5 kids. You feel what I'm saying? So for me, no, I didn't send anything. If I ever come in a situation where I come across enough and he gonna do something, I will break bread, or I will go somewhere with him if we can figure that out and get somewhere where I feel like both of us can travel to, and it's more to do than just have to deal with the whole female aspect of it. We're gonna go somewhere like the Great Wall of China, something like that. That's something that'll be dope. That's something where I feel like there can be a trip. That something can be planned out together. But as far as traveling somewhere where it's just gonna be activities with women and stuff like that, I mean, for me, it's more to it than that. You feel what I'm saying? To each his own. For me, it's more to it than that. You feel what I'm saying? And Rello, no, I support what he do. I like what he do. I like his energy. I ain't never won the bad for what another man do, but no, I ain't saying nothing. As I said, I got my own. I got my own life I gotta live, and it ain't sending nobody no money. You heard me?
I'm my mama, and I appreciate that. And you're not obligated to. People that let me get this right. People that donate on their own free will out of the kindness of their heart. It's not a pressure thing. It's not a I'm guaranteeing you anything but some great entertainment and some fun times. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's nothing. This is a help fund for you two. It's no different from Feed the Children. You know what I'm saying? They're not pressuring you to, but if you have it to spare and you want to help and you value the value I bring for the entertainment, help me out on these trips and I'll do more trips. And it just works. I look at it as universally beneficial for everybody. So I'm just in this spot now where I'm just like, okay, they're willing to fund, help your trips, help you get the content. I'm not ever thinking, damn, you gonna get your channel taken. Now I'm in like the worst position because the platform that I even put myself in these positions to go live on, I don't even have it anymore because of my own, wishful thinking that people didn't really hate me as much as people love me. But I'm trying to do this for the people who support me, all of my people that rock with me and know what I'm on. I do this for like guys like Henley Lanford that 300, 400. You're going on a trip, I got 500 for you. I'm doing the whole trip with just what he sent down there. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like they love to see these situations. So I'm in a spot where I'm just like, okay, you see what I'm saying? I see people like to live vicariously through me, but the thing that I'm trying to show them, I don't even have it anymore. So we're going to get back. We're going to try to figure it out. If we have to switch platforms, we might have to switch platforms. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting on YouTube to hit me back. They haven't hit me back. I've been checking the email every day. This could be bad. This could be bad because they don't even like make it easy for you to restore it. Because I don't know if I wrote them a long email, but I'm gonna write them another email because I really want my channel back. But everybody that I heard that they just took channel just right off the barrel, they never got their channel back. They have to restart all over. So I'm just in this spot now where I'm like, okay, figure out how to restart over where everything can still work. You know what I'm saying? On my mama, because I guess got a huge following for sure.
So if I can, the African Dominican, she had a question. It says, "What? That's a lot of traveling for a married man with 5 kids.
Light up her comment.
Does the whole family come along with those 100+ days a year of traveling? No. I take them on their own trips. You know, I mean, we do our own thing as a family. When I'm traveling abroad, I travel by myself. And as a man who paid the cost to be the boss, a real alpha male, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how other men do it, but I'm not I don't have an obligation to take everybody with me when I travel. You know, I have my me time. They have their own time. I have my time. Everybody's happy. You feel what I'm saying? They're not interested in what I'm interested in. I'm interested in history. You know, I go to sites for archaeological purposes, archaeological sites and things like that. I also go to places that's just straight up fun. So no, they don't go with me in those days. But you know, that's something that I do. That's my thing. Traveling is my thing. A lot of men go out to bars, they drink, they smoke weed, they do things in the States. I don't do that. I travel. And my woman and my kids are fine with it because they know what I like to do. And it's that simple.
Have you been to Africa before?
Have I been to Africa?
Yeah.
I've been to Egypt.
Okay. When
I've been.
you want to head out to Tanzania, let me know, man. You're welcome out there. I'm gonna be out there in August.
Listen, bro, it's crazy you say that because I'm going back to Europe and Africa, and I'm actually gonna be in Egypt at the beginning of August. And I was thinking about hitting. Did you say Tanzania or Tunisia?
Tanzania, Zanzibar.
Oh no. Okay, see now you down for it. I was gonna be up towards Morocco, Tunisia, and Egypt. I ain't gonna go down in Africa like that yet, but I mean that's definitely something that I want to do. I would rather do that with people. You trying to go where?
See the pyramid.
Oh yeah, man, that's dope, bro. That's something that's dope, and it's like the Great Wall of China, man. When you get there, it's just it's surreal when you get there. You feel what I'm saying? Like I got there and I got the chills, and it was just so dope. It was a dope experience of actually being there and seeing that history and seeing something as far as the eyes can go. And the pyramids is the same thing.
I ain't trying to cut you out. J. Rello, you know Av Travel?
Avs Travel.
He showed his face. I think he the one say he took your child out. He showed his face.
Add him in. Let me see what he's talking about. Oh, AI. Okay, yeah. What up?
Yeah, it was me. It was me.
It was you.
Yeah.
What you mean it was you?
Nigga, I report your channel, nigga. I didn't know they was gonna take it down. You know, I reported it though.
You ain't report my channel.
Nigga, send me a number. I see you the emails YouTube send me, nigga. My mom. All I've been asking motherfucker for is a number, nigga. Send me the number. I screenshot the emails YouTube send me, nigga. Nigga, what's up?
I'll send it to me right now. Screenshot and send it to my Instagram right now. And I'll send it
nigga, I don't do Instagram, nigga. I don't do all that, nigga. Send me a number, nigga. I'm gonna send you my email, nigga. I'll report your shit twice, nigga. Your mods. I'm gonna tell you why I did it, bro. This ain't no cap. This ain't no cap.
Let him talk, Rello. Let him talk.
This ain't no cap. I ain't even no YouTuber, nigga. I did it because every time motherfucker put comments in, your mods, get the block and shit and delete shit. So I reported your shit. I was just some bullshit. I ain't know it was gonna take your shit down, nigga. I reported it though. I seen you the 2 emails they sent me back, nigga. Saying your channel was being investigated, nigga. They sent me an email saying we got your report, nigga. I sent 2, nigga. They sent me a confirmation email. Then they sent me another email saying they take your shit down, nigga. I sent them to you, nigga. It's nothing.
He lying.
Nigga,
he
what?
used to be the main one only trying to come on the panel.
Nigga, now pay for your own trips, nigga. Pay for your own trips, nigga. Nigga, what?
He lying like a motherfucker, bro.
No cap. Oh, anybody in this motherfucker want to drop a number? Nigga, put a number in the chat. Nigga, I'm sending it, nigga.
Send it through, bro. Send it through.
Drop a number, nigga. Somebody drop a number. I'm sending it, nigga. Whoever want to drop a number, and it's gonna be my email. It's gonna say Al Travel's email, nigga. Drop a number, nigga.
Hey, look in the private chat. I just put my number in the private chat.
Drop a number. This ain't no cap, nigga. I didn't know they was gonna take your shit down. I didn't know they was gonna take your shit down, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't no cap.
You ain't never done no shit like that. You used to come on the panel every time. You ain't never.
Rello, can you hear me, Rello?
No cap. It wasn't no woolies, nigga. No cap. Send me a number, nigga.
No, I ain't talking about.
Someone drop a number in the chat, man.
Mike, check. Can y'all hear me out there?
Let me see something. Let me see if somebody finna drop a number. Let me go to these comments. See somebody
look in the private chat. My number.
Drop a number or something. I don't know how to do all that, man. Let me see if somebody want to drop a number. Okay, West Side dropped a number. I'm finna send this to this 30, this 310 number.
Don't say it. Don't say the number.
All right, I'm finna get off here. I'm finna send it to you, nigga. You go have it. Then I'm finna get back on here. Give me about 5 minutes. I'm finna send it to this number right now. On my mom.
Rello, he was saying that shit yesterday. I was like, I ain't want to put it on the chat. That's why I'll read the chat though. He was saying that shit yesterday.
Man, one report ain't gonna get no page.
Exactly. That's the thing about it. Even if he did, it still was probably. That's what I'm saying, bro. It had to have been multiple reports. But that's the thing. I don't think it was him. I just think he came on here on some straight clout chase type shit. Because he used to come on my show all the time, bro. On my mama. And he never had that type of energy. So if he did, nigga, that nigga really is a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he is.
So why you think niggas got this type energy towards you, bro? Like real shit. Why you think
motherfuckers fuck with me and I can travel and do this? I didn't realize the envy that this would create in people. You know what I'm saying? That they would go to this extent to see me so fucked up. It's mind-boggling to me, bro. This is the stuff that you hear about celebrity nightmares, where it's, you know, like it's like real safety gets put into play with stuff like this. And that's why one of the reasons I was kind of apprehensive about even becoming on YouTube, because I'm not for the bullshit.
Rello, you want to dress your boy Josh?
That's Joe. That's Joe. Shout out to my friend OTC Fresh.
My bad, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, Joe, like I said, it's nothing against Joe. I rock with Joe and I appreciate what he did to help me. But Joe has a problem with accepting the truth of what actually happened in this situation. And like I said, I talked to Joe. We chop it up. Last time we spoke, it got kind of feisty, and he got a little emotional and hanged up on me. But like I said, at the end of the day, I still rock with Joe. I fuck with Joe. Shout out to Joe. But like I said, I can't let one person try to supersede my whole brand. You know what I'm saying? On my mama. Appreciate Joe. Shout out Rose to Riches. Kayla could come on if she wanted to come on, because she the one that first questioned, was I being 100 anyway? So I don't know why she's so scary today. You know what I'm saying? So we just saying.
Oh, she don't want to come on. She said she gonna do a live about you, I guess.
She want to do a live. She said she want to do a live. She said she want to hop on the Bash Rello train. She said, this is my last time addressing it. On my mama. I ain't gonna lie to you. On my mama, it is. It's not, if it's not on my platform, it's done. I ain't lying to niggas, bro. Because it gets too serious. You know what I'm saying? On my mama, it does. Because if I really was on that, I really would find out what niggas
down in the record book. Casanova been waiting there. He been waiting down there 45 minutes to talk.
He been waiting 45 minutes. So that lets you know right there, he coming on with bad intentions from the gate. Anybody that would sit in the back for 45 minutes waiting to get on is not coming.
Put your link in the channel, yo, SoCal. You say you're going live tonight. You know a Carter 5. Show your fake Carter 5.
Everybody got it. It's too many trolls in here. Oh, my mama. Niggas got to show face. Mama.
It dog Cartified. God damn, Cartified.
Damn, Neon Space seemed to know me. He said I ain't married. He said I got 5 kids, 3 baby mamas. I don't raise my kids. That he know me. I don't even know what this is. He said he know me. I ain't never heard a dude in my life. He funny though.
What's up, Cartified?
What's good? West Side?
Chilling, man. We up here just chilling with Rello.
Yo, shout out to you for putting them back on. Shout out to Jazzy P for putting Rello back on to share his story. Shout out to the chat. The haters is the motivators. Right, Rello?
Yeah, for sure.
So now I want to get down to business and tell you what was going on, what really happened, and share with the subscribers. Rello, your mods was blocking your supporters. That's what AI Travels is talking about. He was one of your supporters, and your mods, because of whatever they was people typing in the chat, making jokes, just playing around, keeping the chat moving. Your mods was blocking all your supporters.
Hey, Rello, somebody just sent me some.
So not only that, not only that, but when you got cybersecurity agents on your lives, Rello. They told you who they was. As soon as you posted, they was watching your channel. The same people that was flaking your numbers had 2K in the chat. It really wasn't 2K. It went from 300 to 2K. They was all flaking your numbers and they was watching you carefully. So when you put that crazy stuff on there, the stuff that's supposed to be on Patreon, that's when they block your channel, bro. And plus you got all the hate in the world because you from the bottom and you trying to make it to the top. And nobody don't want to see you get better than them. And they mad because your subscribers, the people that supporting you, that following you and want to see you make it, they supporting what you're doing. And everybody can't get a super chat or a cash app. So keep doing what you're doing. Start the new channel. There's no excuses. Put your content out, set your Patreon up, and show them how somebody from the bottom make it to the top. You heard? That's all I got to say. Y'all stay up. Have a good night.
Hello? Shit cut out. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I can't hear nothing. My mic. Yo. I can't hear anything. Let me I'm TMZ. I'm gonna refresh and come back in.
Okay.
Because I can't hear nothing. Let me see if my Wi-Fi good real quick. Yeah, Wi-Fi good. Let me refresh and come back
crazy, in. These niggas crazy in the chat, boy.
How very your passport? Who is this? Y'all gotta show y'all face before I let you in.
These niggas crazy in the chat, man. Lord have mercy.
Yo.
Rello.
Yo.
Can you hear?
It was muted. Hold on. Oh, my fault. Hello?
We can hear you, Rello.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, cool. My audio was muted. I'm tweaking. I don't know how that happened. All right. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, man. So Westside, has the emails come through? Yes or no?
He sent them over, Rello.
He sent them?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
I'm trying to load them up now.
See, here's the thing. What he's saying is true. My mods, I gave people wrenches that shouldn't have wrenches because I didn't take my channel seriously. You see what I'm saying? So what a lot of people had wrenches that was just trolls and they would block people. And that's one of the critical mistakes I also made too. I made a lot of mistakes.
Can you see that, Rello?
I cannot see that on my mama. I cannot see that. I cannot see it on my mama. I cannot. It's so small. I can see it's on there, but it's so small. All I see is thanks for reporting. That's all I see. You hear me?
Yeah.
It's showing he said something. He's saying reporting. Is he saying? Is it got my actual channel? He's reporting on there or no? You hear me? Does it say my actual?
Yeah, it's in Rello. I ain't gonna cap, bro.
Cause I can't see shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. He said, "Thanks for reporting." I can't see nothing. I wish send that to me on the Instagram so I can see it instead of on the StreamYard because I can't see it.
It's CC Rello. It's CC Gang. I can't send that one. I'm sending two. Somebody else just sent me say We remove or restrict this content you reported. Hold on, I'm about to just. This one, the one that the guy gets Al, he sent me the one that it got it got your video, the you know how you put the title to your videos and shit up.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. It's like, this is what I mean, bro. Niggas is bitches. Oh, my mama, niggas is bitches. And I didn't even take this serious. Like, you see what I'm saying? That West Side. Yeah. Now I'm in a spot where I'm like, niggas really is bitches. I didn't show nothing but love to AI. He had no reason to really do that. And that's what the thing about YouTube, niggas can act like they so cool and real, and then you find out they some bitch ass niggas. I'm gonna be back. On my mama, I'm gonna be back. That's what I'm saying. I gotta be real meticulous.
So
on
you
who
gotta. I'm trying to send this shit to you.
on my show.
Did you have a video call first day and got footage already? I'm the GOAT.
Yeah, that's the one that had the. That's the one that had the nudity in it. You see what I'm saying? On my mama. That's the video title.
When he struck the page, he reported as hateful or abusive content. Then you had another one. It says Sasur on a $500 budget, part 2, new camera footage. He said there was sexual content.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to send it to you now, though. He said it was him because it said, "Hello, Al."
But it just wasn't him, though. I mean, that's fucked up. It was him, but it just wasn't. I'm telling you, this was a coordinated effort, G. Yeah, 8 steps don't take your whole channel over one report, but this is like, you know what I'm saying? On my mama, it is some bitch ass shit because AI came on there and I thought he had genuine concern. On my mama,
he proved that it got that fucked up, but I'm gonna stay out there, goddamn. Cause
but you know what? He might have got that actually from somebody else. I ain't gonna lie to you, G.
No, it got his name on it. Al Travel on that motherfucker.
He's got his name. Send it to me right now so I can look at it.
I'm trying to send it to you now. I'm trying to send it to him. Let me see if I can say this shit. Hold on, give me a second.
Crap the empty space.
Let me send it to no.
Can you just screenshot it and just send it?
Let me try that then. Okay, I got you.
Screenshot it, send it to me
through
Instagram.
It's hard to send the answer. Hold on. I got you. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
But that's what I mean. Like, it's people. He's just a person that come out saying he did it, but it's probably 20 to 15 more other people that's not. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I've been knew it was coordinated effort. It's just fucked up that it was AI on my mama. Because AI, I used to always let AI on come kick it. And, you know, it ain't like it don't hurt me in no type of way because I would never like fuck with AI, but on my mama, I'm not even.
That's whole shit though. Like who do that and brag
shit.
about it, though? That's whole shit, bro. Real talk.
Is whole shit,
that's
but
crazy.
What
the fuck wrong with these
real
niggas, bro?
But that just shows you it's real hoe ass niggas out here. And I wasn't even cognizant of like giving people ammunition to see, and that's why I learned a crazy lesson from here because
you know a guy named High Value.
High
Did
value
you get
mail?
it, Rello?
High value mail or no? Yeah, I got something. I'm still small.
You should be able to see it on your phone.
Yeah, but it's still, I can see it. I'm just zooming in on it and seeing. So okay, first day. I see it, but I'm saying to see like where is it saying he done it?
I'm about to send you the other one, the one he got for with his name on it.
Yeah, send that. That's what I want to see. I want to see the real shit.
They want to tell he kept reporting your shit. He keeps sending me. Hold on, I'm trying to, cause it went sending, so I had to screenshot it. So now I'm on screenshot. Just give me one
gave so many people. I wasn't even realizing that I was giving the people the power to block people off my chat. That's another. I'm so glad he came on here and said that, because I didn't even realize I gave people wrenches that was straight trolls, not even paying attention to what I was doing. Because I was hearing that from people like, who blocked me? Who blocked me? And I'm like, who blocked you? I didn't block you. So that just shows you how not serious I wasn't taking my channel. That just show y'all like how play that I was taking my channel.
Crazy. Bro, it's crazy because that's stuff that the feminists do, bro. Like this stuff that feminist women do. Like real shit. Like feminist women do that. And now we got niggas doing that, bro. Like we see why women in the States don't be messing with half of these niggas, and half of these niggas gotta go to these countries because of shit like this. And it's the niggas that's in the chat.
Yeah, he sent another. Yeah, he reported that motherfucker May the 24th.
May the 24th. I wasn't there May the 24th.
Hold on, May the 24th and May the 26th too.
It's saying he reported a video May 26th. But it's not. Hold on, BDA1. Let me see if this match up.
Yeah, somebody just sent me some shit. The what app?
Somebody sent you something in the WhatsApp? See, that's what I mean. They in here. They in here tonight.
You see what number is there? 470.
My haters have arrived, literally.
Number there, 470. Yeah, I get that CC.
Somebody said, wow. Kayla said, wow. I never seen this before.
And somebody else sent it. It said check report history. This one don't got nobody's name on it though. It just say we removed or restricted content you reported. So you'll know. Just say just say when I got my channel, when I got my first strike, I was goddamn. It was the fight one of them big ass fights. I was trying to put the shit on YouTube. YouTube sent some shit to my email. So, and they tell you why, goddamn. So, they ain't send you, when he struck your page on the 24th, they ain't send you none?
No, hell no. They didn't send me nothing.
Cause they fucking sent you some, like.
They did an age restriction.
That's how I know it had to be him, cause they fucking gave you a strike. You ain't never get no strike on your channel?
Nope, no strikes, no nothing.
Well,
that's how I know,
it, bro. He did it, cause just say when you get a strike, you supposed to get 3 strikes. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so the first strike, I think you can't go live for like a week or something. Then the second time, you can't go live for like 2 weeks. And goddamn, and the third one, goddamn, it's just how you did.
They take your whole
channel. My first strike I got for the fight. Then the second strike I got from Apex. He put a butt naked picture on there. Then the third one, goddamn, I still believe it was Casino when he brought that art. He had that art with the baby titty. They use that shit as neuter.
Okay. That's cool. I'm not even mad because I know it was more than him because the way they took it. They didn't see, bro. All they would have took is one thing, and I would have been like, all right, I gotta not do this. You know what I'm saying?
I believe that.
For sure.
Let's see who high value is. High value.
Yo.
What's up with you?
It's Mr. Charles. That's how Rello know me.
Oh, what up, Jay?
What's up? Yeah, Rello, I'm have to give you a little bit of pushback, man. Because I remember I was on one of the lives when you had said that the only people who can give you the most advice is the people that financially send you the support so you can make it back to the suit, right?
No, I never said nothing like that.
I was on a live that day because you might have
took it that way, but I didn't say it like that. I might have said I value their opinion because they actually support the channel. But if you took it like you see, words matter when you say stuff. You see what I'm saying? And the way you just phrase that, it paints me as like I'm prioritizing the people that I technically, if I wanted to, I could. We could make an argument about that. Niggas that ain't contributed a dime reporting channels and shit on haters. If we want to keep it 100, if we really want to keep it 100 on here, on my mama, we could. He said this hard on bread bullshit, walk money talk. But I'm a proponent of everybody has equal value and everybody's point has validity, whether they contribute $1 or not, on my mama. So that ain't even me. So if you're trying to go down that lane, don't even go down that alley on my mama, because that's not the one. On my mama, it's not. I fuck with you, Mr. Charles. You've been one of my biggest supporters. You've been on every live. If you would have came on here and said, I reported your channel, that would actually fuck me up because I actually fuck with you.
No. I would never. I would never reported. I would never reported your channel. But I was on the live that day when you did show. You said that earlier on the live that you don't show something where a little bit of nudity. I think Joe told you to put it on private so you don't have to delete the whole thing. And then I guess you was going to edit it later. But I don't know if they recorded already.
I slipped and didn't even take. That's how lackadaisical I was with my channel. I didn't even think to be like, make sure you delete that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said it on the live, like I was going to delete it because I saw it was very sexually explicit. But I just got so wrapped up in all the other stuff. I was like, I just literally forgot to take it down. And now I just never thought they would take my whole channel on my first infraction. So I'm sick. I'm sick as hell. My mom, I am sick. That just showed y'all how much overtime people has gone to see me get done, bro. It's nuts. When you really think about it, it makes sense that somebody would manipulate my flight when you think about the concentrated effort it would take to get somebody's whole channel taken down on their first time ever exposing nudity slightly on their platform. That's crazy. You've never seen that before. Oh, God, Gina.
I don't know, man. You know, because YouTube, I mean, YouTube is an open platform, so pretty much anybody can report you for anything. And in the YouTube guidelines, I pretty much say, I'm pretty sure nudity is somewhere in there of the stuff that they will strike your channel for, something like that.
Right, but that's the thing is like, I didn't realize I had this level of haters to where I would, you know what I'm saying? I figured I had like simmered down from being like the guy in the spotlight, but nigga, this has shown me like, nigga, you was always still there. They probably been reporting your shit for months. YouTube never reached out or said anything. I would have took a 3-day suspension and got the point. They never reached out for anything, yo. They never reached out and said, we striking your channel or nothing. I go through my email every day. I'm like, where's the emails from YouTube saying that, you know, they got the one age restriction on the one, but that was the same day as the other stuff. So I just thought, oh, maybe they saw the girl in the throne, they just age restricted me. But then I come back literally that next day, and then the whole channel is gone. So basically, my haters, that tells me my haters definitely went into overtime and got me through there. But like I said, it is what it is. I'm definitely coming back. It's gonna be one of the ones on my mama.
Yeah, YouTube don't really they don't really cut too much slack with nudity because they say they got kids on YouTube and stuff like that. So, you know, they're more of like, you know, take you down first, right, then ask questions later type stuff.
But that's the thing. It's kind of my fault though. Hey, high value passport. I take full responsibility for my actual channel getting to, because I wasn't even mindful of like how like giving people ammunition to literally fuck me up. I wasn't even thinking of that. So now I'm like, okay, the profanity. Now I'm willing. I'm in a spot now where I'm like, all right, I understand. You can't give them nothing, because if you give them nothing, you still can have your platform where people that rock with you gonna rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my mom. Oh, Culture's here. The truck driver Culture's here. Oh, my mom. What up, Culture?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
What's up, Culture? What's good?
So here's what I gotta say, man. You know I've been watching you since the beginning, and I was trying to chime in. I was on that live when you said, man, these old niggas, like I like them, but sometimes I just want them to go to sleep. You remember that?
Say what you said again. Say that one more time.
We're talking about OGs. I was telling you I'm 44, been out to the Sioux, been out to Thailand, been out to Philippines. You know, I'm well traveled. St. Lucia, all throughout the Caribbean. And you were taking the advice. And you said something about, yeah, I love them old niggas, they mad chill, but, at the end of the day, I just want them to go to sleep. You were basically on your young boy shit. That's how you were acting. Now, I'm not playing you. Here's what I'm saying. I bring that up to make a point. You need guidance, man. You need guidance. You're not going to be able to get through this on your own volition, on your own on your own knowledge, and just rough this through. It's not going to work. You're constantly going to come across roadblocks and fail if you don't have some guidance, if you don't put some solid plans together, if you don't have some people that you trust and can take advice from. Because some of the stuff you say, some of the stuff you do is basic, man. Like, and when I say basic, I'm saying basic for me. I go out to the zoo. I'm taking 4 people out who haven't been out there in September. I fly off peak. I'm going to show them around, and I'm going to do way more activities than you ever even thought of. I'm talking about waterfalls, jet skis, sky, parasailing, all of that. They're going to be doing it for less than $1,000. So my thing is, you just don't know. You haven't made the connection. You don't want to listen to the people that have the tools that can help you through this, and you're just trying to work it through yourself. And you don't have knowledge. And I'm not trying to play you because you have a lot of character.
That's what you came on here to do. But I just find it funny because you was just on my platform, and it had none of this type of energy. That's what I mean.
No. Listen.
I'll let you speak. Let me speak. When I had my platform, you came on. You came on mad respectful. We talked, chopped it up. None of this energy is coming, but I don't know you, so I'm just like, okay, who is this guy? I seemed like he was a cool guy when I first met you. Now you coming on here and it's you on the bashing side, talking about I need guidance. When you came on a platform I built that's fire red hot and have nothing but roses to give. So it's just, I don't know, bro. You seem like you fitting into the people, you know what I'm saying? The cloud chasers. I'm not calling you a cloud chaser, but it seemed mighty cloud chasing.
So someone who's trying to help you out through this because they don't want to see you fail and they give you honest criticism doesn't mean they're a cloud chaser. I'm 44 years old. I do well traveled, married, kids, doing well. There's no reason and I'm watching you fall into different pitfalls over and over again. That's not hating. That's telling you what I'm seeing, and hopefully you find some people around you that can help guide you through this so you don't end up in these situations where you're hurt, where you're feeling messed up, where you're pushing away people that are trying to assist you. You had some genuine people on YouTube, right? That wanted to fuck with you, that wanted a relationship, that wanted to build, right? That's how it was. But that fell apart. I'm saying you got to be able to look at that and be like, damn, I got to take some accountability for this and look at those situations so they don't happen again. And you have to be able to say, hey, like, I went wrong on some of these things. All these situations aren't other people and other factors, and some of them can be prevented. That's what I'm saying. That's not hating. That's trying to assist you. If you remember, we were talking to
it just doesn't seem genuine though, because when you was just on my platform 2 weeks ago, you didn't have the same narrative now. So I'm kind of thinking you might be grouped in with.
I think.
Hold on. I wasn't done. Hold on. I wasn't done. Yeah. It's a lag on my connection. That's why I don't want to get us talking over each other, because that's when the dialogue just gets too fucked up. So what I'm saying,
gotcha.
Is, you came on the platform, you didn't have none of this care and concern. Now it seems like all of a sudden you have all this care and concern and want me to have guidance and find people that can put me in a position where I can learn from this. But I'm telling you is I don't know you like that. So it just seems like it's kind of fake, like it's coming off like it's a clout chase move, like you're trying to build up a little clout.
You remember, let me help jog your memory. Do you remember that young boy we both were talking to on your live? It was a young guy. He was asking if he could come to the how much he needed to go to the zoo, and you were telling him don't go to the zoo for 7 days. You remember that conversation?
Yeah, I remember.
It was me. You. Oh, okay, okay. All right. So if you remember that conversation, I was giving you I was telling him the exact opposite of what you were saying. I was telling you and him, if you don't know his character, how can you give him advice based on your experiences?
I'm giving
Because
general advice to the
yeah,
general
yeah,
public from my
definitely,
own
definitely.
experience. So I'm
I
not
remember,
saying
and
this.
that's
Hold on, coach. I'm responding.
yeah.
You just propositioned me a question.
No,
So
no,
I'm
no, no.
responding.
Here's what I'm saying. I agree with you. Like you don't even have to validate that point. I get what you're saying. You're giving general information. I'm saying we're talking to him specifically, and that was my point. I'm like, you got a
Right.
young boy here who's
And
asking
he
you
said,
specifically for him. He wasn't
okay,
asking you for the group.
okay, but listen, coach. He said he was a first timer who had a
Yeah.
$2,000 budget and he wanted to go for 7 days. And I said, that's a great budget, but I can't advise you as a first timer to go for 7 days because it is still a blowable budget being a first timer in Sasua because it becomes overwhelming. That's precautionary advice and good advice I'm giving to the general public. But in his case specifically, I was giving that to him because he fitted in into the criteria of guys that could end up in a bad situation as a first timer in the suit, even though he had a sustainable budget. So that's all I ever give to people. But,
And
hey,
I'm
Tim,
agreeing, and this is why I was trying to touch you. I'm agreeing with what you said. What I'm trying to add, if you remember in that specific point in the conversation, I said, if you don't know his character and you don't know what he's going to do when he gets out there, there's no way you can tell him specifically what he can spend because he might be a young guy that says, hey, you know what? I want to go out and check out where they make cigars. I want to go out and rent some ATVs. I want to go out sightseeing. I want to go and check out Cabaret and see some surfing. And that's a totally different experience. And that's what I'm saying. I said on that same conversation. So here's where I'm getting to. I don't think that's hate. I know it's not hate. I'm trying to get you to see it's not hate. And maybe you'll be able to take some positive information when
I
people give
appreciate
it to
that.
you.
Oh, my mama. I appreciate that, Culture. Hey, Tim Z, we're going to move on. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming on, Culture. We're going to drop Culture down. I appreciate you for coming on my mama. We're going to move on to somebody else real quick. Thank you, TMZ. Appreciate you, Culture, for the true care and concern, even though it don't seem genuine because it seems like it's a clout chase. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. But I'm cognizant of what you're saying, though, for sure. Appreciate everybody who's sliding through. Mr. Charles still in here. Carter, who's that? Carter 4 or Carter 5 in here? It's Carter 4.
It's Carter 4. It's
Yeah.
Carter 4. I'm just sitting there. I got your back, Rello. I'm waiting for Caribbean Cats to know if he get on here.
Nah, okay, that's what's up. I appreciate that, Carter 4. All right, Mr. Charles, you've been here from the beginning. You saw crazy lives, crazy numbers. You've tuned in to most of the broadcast, and you've seen how reckless I have been. But I've also been, been able to moderate really well too through crazy situations. But I'm just now realizing how important and how big of a responsibility it is when you got a big following on YouTube. Like I said, this has been a humbling experience. So once I come back from this, it just adds to, the story of how this goes. I'm writing YouTube. I'm gonna try to get my actual channel reinstated. But if that doesn't work, we got to rebuild. If we have to move to another platform, tune in on there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stopping. I will not let a hater stop me. You hear me? Ever.
I feel you. But like one of the questions where I was trying to I guess to get at was, like I said, I've been here, in the majority in the beginning, and I've seen how was Joe and Primo and I think Henley. I think most of those are like the dudes that kind of look out for you. At least this past trip, they looked out for you a good amount of times while I was on the live, so you can make this trip happen. So I was kind of confused to see how when I seen another clip on YouTube where I guess he was kind of a little falling out a little bit with Joe and Primo, which got those were your main supporters to make this trip happen.
Well, they wasn't my mains. They were newer supporters, Mr. Charles. Now I'm gonna ask you a question that solidifies my point before I brought on Primo and Joe, did I have cash apps from people that sent in to make my trips possible?
You were getting cash apps.
Okay, all right. So that's because that's the narrative that's being spun. Like without Joe and Primo, you wouldn't have been able. That's not necessarily all the way true because I was getting cash apps and people was looking out and supporting the channel before y'all knew who Joe and Primo was.
And not to cut you off,
yes.
but I donated as well
on my mama.
Anybody else got on the channel. And Rello's hairline fallback. I've been donating to my man Rello.
For sure. My mama.
Yes. Yeah. You did have. Yeah, I can say I've been here. I've been here beginning. So yes, you were having cash apps, but what I'm saying is that they were kind of bridging the gap because I think you were saying that you was going to go for Memorial Day, and you were saying that you was kind of short, and then they were kind of, okay, how much they was trying to see how much money you need, how much money you lost. So they were kind of like trying to, give it more of a kickstart because you're usually kind of in between jobs and stuff like that.
Right, but here's the way it landed. Without Joe and Primo, this last trip wouldn't have been possible, 100%. But that doesn't take away from the overall point that I could have got money from either spot. I'm getting money anyway. I was already getting money. I'm already in a position. We could say without that Joe and Primo, it wouldn't have been possible. But at the end of the day, I would have had a lower quality trip. And you see what I'm saying? I would have found a way either or without Joe or Primo. I ain't gonna be honest. I'm too strong.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you couldn't find a way. I'm not saying that you couldn't find a way. I'm just saying like
it happened that this specific time, them coming in was critical into actually me making it. And I definitely got a huge amount of respect and appreciate them for coming in at such a critical time and helping me. But at the end of the day, I was still gonna get to it. Y'all know me. Y'all know my body.
Yeah, because like I said, the first time you went, you made it to the zoo without them. But this time around, because it was getting closer to May, and you were saying that, you was kind of like 50-50, you don't know, you're trying to see, you're just trying to focus on the budget. That's why you was trying to work those 2 jobs and stuff like that. So they were, because you was getting like almost like 3 weeks before, and you were kind of like, you don't know, but you're gonna try your best. And then they just came through like, forget it. We're gonna get you there for that time frame for Memorial Day. So yes, you could have made it by yourself. Not saying that you need them, but if I had 2 supporters like that, I would not try to fall out or see if we could still be on the same page for the most part, so we could keep this friendship partnership going. So for next time around, because it's not the only time you be going to the suit.
Not to cut you off, but we want to shout out Primo and Joe for their support of Rello and his vacations. And I think Rello did a great job of showing off Primo's brand, even though Primo could have got anybody he wanted to get in the world to do it. He believed in Rello to do it. So we shouting them out, and they spun off, and now they got the Roam the Riches channel. You know what I'm saying? So they doing them. So I feel like it's an even exchange. It don't never gotta leave the place crazy.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And that's the point, Carter. Thank you for that point you just illustrated. Because this is the rare chance where this actually was mutually beneficial for everybody involved. But people are trying to make it like they did so much more for me than I did for them. And I'm like, look at how they're flourishing now. I created a union, a conglomerate to where they're going to have an enormous influence now. Because on the strength of me, I could make an argument that my contribution was more valuable than the money they sent in. If we really gonna talk turkey,
but I love you, Rello. You gonna have to humble yourself. You gotta humble yourself,
supporters. No, I'm saying, but you got a whole new audience of people. That's whole new eyes on you, so you can get your whatever you need to get off on. That's big, bro. That's not to be minimized on my mama. But like I said, I got a huge respect. But I gotta keep it 100. I'm not gonna cut my tongue because a guy sent me $1,000. You can't buy me, and that's why people love me so much because I'm like Batman. I'm uncorruptible. You know what I'm saying?
They wasn't trying to. I don't think they were trying to buy you. They were trying to partner with you.
They feel like they own me because you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you can't buy me, bro. I'm gonna tell you it's raining outside. Get your umbrella. Thank you for the money. I appreciate that. But I'm going to still keep it 100 with you, bro. I'm my mama, and that's why they love me so much, because you can't get realer than this. You can't. My mama, you can't. Straight up. I appreciate them niggas though. Thank you, Joe and Primo, for sure. But at the end of the day, y'all came on my platform that was already lit, regardless. On my mama, the way I'm looking at stuff, they helped me, I helped them. If this was just the one business deal we had, hugely successful, let's walk away on good terms. We shake hands. We both made money on this. On my mama, you got what you got, I got what I got. Everybody eats. On my mama, everybody eats. Mama.
And just one more about Rome the Riches. Primo and Joe, they decided they was in a chat with Rello, and everybody wanted to talk about just women, and they wanted to talk about business and building and establishing brands and networking.
Facts.
So they spun off and did what they did. But that, everything else is alike, fellas. We all African American, Latino brothers and sisters just trying to make it out here, escape the matrix, and document what our experiences. Sometimes where we go blow our minds. The beauty is so beautiful, is exotic, everything is beautiful. But that don't mean everybody don't make mistakes. And we're not gonna pound on each other and all that ain't what I came to the travel space looking for. At first it looked beautiful. Everybody was inviting, it was a brotherhood. And then everybody act like Rello's passport, Pookie, this and that. But guess what? Rello's inspiring a whole, even though whatever age he might be, he's inspiring a whole nother genre of people. We talking about people that's from the bottom that might have a low paying job and saved up 700, 800 and feel like, yo, I can't never make it out the country. You feel me? Now, y'all don't advise they do that. He done inspired D Beats. D Beats make way more than that, not to count another man's pockets, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
D Beats was somebody who was influenced by Rello and went out there and had the time of his life. You feel me? And so that's what it's about. Bringing one traveler, getting them to escape the matrix, one traveler at a time.
One travel at a
And
time.
there's a different angles that we use to get them in. Casanova
Right.
is trying to watch out for the tradition of it. Like, we don't want to be in these places and feel threatened by the people because they all think we acting like Rello. Rello is Rello. Casanova is Casanova. Respect for the individual. We all unique. But that don't mean we can't love one
Even
another.
but even the first time around when Rello came back, I think even from the first or second trip, Rello was even recommending that you don't go over there with no less than 2,000 USD because pitfalls, your first timer, people hustling you, et cetera, stuff like that. So that lower 500 to 700 budget to go to the Sioux as a first timer, it's like I said, you're kind of stretching yourself thin, and that's why I didn't just hurry up and get on a plane and jump and go to the DR, because I'm trying to see, okay, what's the average of what I really need to really go over there without running into a lot of the hurdles that I done seen Rello and some other guys run into going to the DR.
And Nac Meezy, hold on, Nac Meezy in the chat. Rello just got his first YouTube check. I can count no other man money like some people, but that was what it was. And then he got sponsorship deals, and he just got sponsored a $3,000 trip. So Rello brought in about $3,100 on his channel this month. That's a minimum wage job in America.
I know. And I'm so, that's even him running down that is just mind boggling. But like when you say that, that's like a lot of people are like, oh, that's great. But then it's a lot of people like, I don't like that shit. That's, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not even caught. I'm so positive. It's hard for me to just put myself in a frame of a hater that's going to take that information and that's going to irritate them. So that's how I kind of ran my channel. I didn't think that I was irritating enough people where they would actually get my channel taken. So I'm in a spot now where I'm mind boggling that if you don't like me, why don't you just don't watch me? You know what I'm saying? But
and Nac Meezy, it's 3,000 just on YouTube.
Yeah, it was about a $3,000. I got about 1,300 in total, and then with a $700 flight and $1,000 Airbnb, that's $3,000 right there. And we ain't talking about all the other stuff. It was saying I got real supporters, bro. And like I said, Nate and Joe and Primo, and I didn't know what they were thinking. I didn't know if they were thinking they were going in the intention that they were going to donate this money, and I was just going to be like at their beck and call, or I don't know what it was. But with me, you have to donate out of the kindness of your heart because you genuinely want me to go out there, have a good time, and bring back some entertainment and content for my subscribers.
And let me just add that. And y'all gonna say, hey, Rello side. Listen, I support Rello from day one. and we all came from in the streets with Keith's channel, him inspiring us, letting us see we could travel. You know what I'm saying? So whatever that turned into is what it turned into. But we could all go forward and build on our own, come together sometime, and if not come together, then that's fine. But let another man live, man. That's all I'm saying.
Now, one more question I had, Rello, was why you had to say that Joe and Primo were your sons, and you Birdman and Day Little Wayne and the Hot Boys and all that stuff like that.
And Primo said that Rello mother on my mama.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Yeah, Carter phone. Here's the thing. You didn't see the nigga screen. He made a joke about me being stuck over there, bro. That's how I went in on Primo. So it was a reason, but I didn't. That was not a.
Yeah, I seen the clip. I didn't get your whole.
Yeah, motherfucking screenshot and sent it to me, and I'm like, "This my man's. You gonna make a joke about literally one of the most traumatized things that a motherfucker can be in, bro? That ain't no cool shit. You know, I don't give a fuck.
Well, I want to get to some direct, real stuff. And
hold on, Yoga, because
peace to everybody out there.
I didn't tell him to add you in. So hold on one quick second, Yoga. Hold on, because I don't care who he is. He ain't gonna come over here over talking on my mama. He not. But what I'm saying is this. This is my thing. Damn, I lost. Go ahead, yo. You made me lose my train of thought. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Let me get to the seriousness. Hold on, because there's a lot of babbling going on, a lot of clout chasing, a lot of whatever. I just want to come to talk on some real man type stuff. As far as logic, man logic. Right now, we look at mangos of women that are women of the street, or women in the sex industry. We look at them in a certain way. And we say we look at them that certain way because they do whatever for money. And what you're doing right now is you're doing the equivalent. You're not a mango, but you're doing whatever with yourself, the way you behaving or whatever for money, and you're doing it up under the guise of, oh, I'm making money, I'm doing this for money, and it's the same equivalent. Like the girls in Sassoon, they doing whatever for money, and it's a minstrel.
We got to get Yoga
a 2003 minstrel show. Real talk.
Just mute his. That's what I'm saying, bro. Just because that's what I'm saying. We ain't doing that tonight. We gonna keep it respectful. This not that type of show. On my mom, it's been nice. It's been a nice show. On my mom, it has, and I want to keep it that way. That's what I'm saying. Like little stuff like that, letting people on just to come and say whatever will get you in trouble because you get a troll that'll clip him saying something crazy, report it. Now you're in trouble. So you have to moderate damn near with an iron fist sometimes. And when you get people that's coming on here that's just gonna come on here and be super disrespectful, I can't tolerate that. That doesn't align with my type of brand. It's
Rello, man, you brought Caribbean Casanova and Yoga together. Neezy and Yoga together. This is unprecedented. It's like Razor Rays, West Side, TMZ.
I don't know the history behind those two, but I don't know. It's another Yoga came in. C-Trot. Who is that? C-Trot came in.
What's up, man? Yeah, I'm be on TMZ channel. I think I subscribed to you. I haven't seen too much, but just some word of advice, man. You definitely got to be careful on YouTube. With the strikes, the copyright strikes is what they'll give you like the 3 chances for, and what they'll potentially, stop you from going live for. But if it's sexual content, they'll take your channel off immediately. And it doesn't have to necessarily be a group. It can be one person. So I was listening earlier, I think that was a thing too. But second of all, like I said, honestly, I think you need to be a little bit more humble. It's people that have been doing this YouTube thing a lot longer than you and, me and everything. But a lot of people do have good advice. And I think you kind of, respectfully kind of getting caught up in the hype a little bit.
Sure.
I think sometimes, it might be good for you right now to just kind of step back, humble yourself, and then just kind of learn from people, because
it's not hype though. I'm not to cut you off. You said I'm getting caught up in. I wish I was getting caught up in the hype. So do you realize somebody literally hacked into my Spirit Airlines account and modified my flight so I didn't have a return trip home? C-Trot.
Yeah,
realize the level of intention and sickness it takes to do that to somebody. That's not hype, bro. I thought it was hype. It's not hype. I'm really him. I can't humble myself. I've been acting way too humble. If I'm being honest, you talking about humble yourself. I'm like, nigga, I've been so nice and respectful, and my own people then got me through there. So now I'm in this spot where I'm like, okay, they want to play like this, we play like this then. No more Mr. Nice Guy. You see what I'm saying? Oh, my mama. I feel you don't see try, but I think your advice might be a little bit off because I've been too humble. I gave niggas plates after they gave me help. I gave them I'm hurt more than anything, C Try. I really am, G. I'm hurt, G, that this came to this point that somebody would not only get my channel, but then put my life in danger by canceling my flight. It's sick. That's sick, bro. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Go ahead, C Try though. I hear your point.
So yeah, no, so no. I mean, like I said, me kind of be on the outside. I think maybe like take a break, humble yourself. With the flight, I may have missed it earlier because I'm just kind of tuning in. What was the reasoning that you couldn't or wouldn't show the body of the email? Past the subject or whatever else you had showed yesterday.
I am willing to show it, but it's just I'm leery about it because I'm done putting my personal information out there. Like this is like it's tough for me to try to get in a space where I'm putting my stuff out there and showing people, but I'm like, I'll just show them enough to let them know this is a real situation. So like I said, I sent them that, but I can't really, everything else I would show y'all. The only thing that I can't really show y'all any definitive proof that it's like, what y'all want to see, like it's proof somebody else did this. All I can show y'all is because the way it looks like I done it, but you got to think they got into my account. So to Spirit, it's like I did it. You understand what I'm saying, C-Try? So it's kind of like if they would have knew it was a fraudulent modification, it would have been a different situation. So long story short, somebody modified my actual flight on my Spirit's account. It made it to where I didn't have a return trip home. That's all I can tell you. That's literally, and then I can show you the email. That's all. The rest of the body of the email is just them showing the cut they took out, the $90 credit, and the stuff from there. But
so, what does it actually say? Does it say that your flight has been changed, that your flight has been canceled?
Yeah, it said my flight has been changed. It wasn't canceled because it was a round trip flight. So what they did was they just modified the flight to where I didn't have a return trip home. Here's the thing, but it happened. This is how I know it was somebody did it. It happened within an hour of the flight when I was supposed to be getting on. You understand, C-Try? You get what I'm saying?
If they modified a round trip flight on the end of it, wouldn't that just be a cancellation since you've already flew there?
No,
so there's no other part.
No. I thought that too. But it's just a flight modification. That's what they call it. A flight when he modded it, whoever modded it to where I didn't have a return trip on my mom. So all you have is what I have is me. I have the proof of me booking the before itinerary, and then I have it after somebody went in there and modified it. But you got to keep in mind, it looked like I done it from their perspective because it's in my actual Spirit Airlines account. You get what I'm saying? So you get what I'm saying? So it's a crazy situation. I never would have thought. I thought it was unbelievable. I couldn't believe that this was even a possible thing. But I'm just like waking up to people really want to see you in a fucked up situation.
So I know it's a lot of people, and like I said, honestly, I don't, I'm still trying to, figure it out and determine myself. But would you be able to just kind of go in and take a screenshot and then just block everything else out, but then just leave the part that says, it was modified to remove that second leg or however else it was said?
I can read it. I'll tell you what. I'll read it to you guys of what it says. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll do that. I'll do that for you. I'll do that on my mom because it's 150 people in here. I know a lot of people are questioning what's this. I know it's hard. I know it's unbelievable. It's so unbelievable, Jim. It's so I couldn't believe it. I was sick. I was super sick.
Because I've flown Spirit a couple times and I've modified flights. I've changed the times. I've gotten late or gotten there later or I can get there earlier. And I've gotten similar emails that say, we've changed your flight, we've modified it. But also on Spirit, I've gotten flights that I've actually had to cancel. And it was very clear in the email that says this flight was canceled. Even if it was, it was the first leg of a round trip, it was going there. It's been times coming back. So it's like I said, I don't, I haven't flown in a while, so I don't know if they've changed the wording of things, but it's just a little confusing to me.
They modified it. They modified it where I didn't. I don't know why they didn't call it a but that's the thing. I understand why they went, because the first half of the trip was already completed. Okay, this is based on, please review the. Okay, hold on. Let me go, because this the thing is like, let me go to where the thing. Beware that the flight time. Okay. See all of this other stuff. Okay, let me go into modified. Thank you for choosing. See all of this, that part it's really just saying, okay, and then the flight price. That's all it really says. It doesn't say anything else about like what y'all want to see, like this was modified. It just says, thank you for choosing Spirit Airlines. This notice contains information based on your during travels. Please review the contents of this document as carefully. For inconvenience, please print a copy. It says modified Spirit Airlines flight confirmation H197. So it's
because
like
I mean, at this point,
they modded my flight, bro. That's all it basically says. It don't
the
say
flight,
anything else. It just got flight modified on my mama.
And does it say that you canceled your seat or you
it said modified? It just has the first half of my trip on here. It has the first half on my trip, and it just said my flight has been modified. So obviously, all the questions y'all want to see was on their end when they did it. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? On my mama. This is just the email letting you know that it actually was back done. Basically, they're not saying like this is just like a letting you know a flight. This is literally a flight. It's exactly what it is, a modified flight confirmation email, and it's nothing else. It's nothing else. They got rid of my return flight.
So how? So you didn't know it was actually canceled until you were trying to check in, or
yeah,
since
I
the
went
email
up to
didn't say it.
Exactly. I went up to the thing to check in, and I gave him the confirmation number because it was just one confirmation number because it was a round trip flight. I booked it on the live.
So just read, if you don't mind, can you read the part of the email then, since it doesn't seem like it's that much in there? It's just stating that.
All right, I'll read the exact what they said. It says, I'm gonna read it from the top to the pertinent information. It says,
and I appreciate it. I'm just
modified Spirit Airlines flight confirmation, and it's got my confirmation code. It says, let's see, hold on. It says, I got people calling me. It says, thank you for choosing Spirit Airlines. This notice contains information to be used during your travel. Please review the contents of this document carefully. For inconvenience, please print a copy to take for your trip. Please do not reply to this email. This email address is used solely for outgoing email documents. So you're not even supposed to reply to this. This is strictly just a flight modification confirmation email. That's all it is. The main meat and potatoes is at the header of the thing. Is what I'm telling you.
Was there a document attached? Because it sounded like from what you said, it should have been something, or there should have been maybe a document attached. Maybe
it's a flight. It's my flight from Thursday to May 20. It has the first part of my trip was when I flew out Thursday, but it doesn't have a return flight on here, and that's what makes it. You see what I'm saying? It's just showing me that it doesn't have a return flight on here.
Okay. And again, not to be disrespectful, but why would the flight's over, the confirmation, nothing is valid anymore at this point since everything is in the past. What I get the not showing your email part, but what would be the problem with showing just that? Because again, a lot of people, and again, honestly, myself, it's just kind of hard. I understand places and things can change or procedures update, but for me, like I said before, I've had both where I've gotten a clear cancel and I've gotten a clear. This is, they're going to tell you what they do typically, like we modified it or we changed it. They wouldn't really want you to kind of come to the gate and determine that whatever you did may have been wrong and you trying to figure it out at the last minute when you're trying to board. You know what I'm trying to, so, that's why the confirmation code, none of that is valid anymore. So the only thing, you just block out the name, email, but nobody can do nothing with the confirmation number at this point.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, I was bugged. I was hoarse with this lady explaining to this lady, like, how does this happen? She said, you don't give your confirmation. She got on there because I was so hot with that lady. I'm like, how could this happen? How could somebody do this? She said, if they have your confirmation in your last day, she said they don't even need your first name. She said they can get into your account and modify your flight itinerary. She said you never give nobody your that's like giving somebody she said that's like giving somebody the numbers to your debit card. You're supposed to treat it like the key to your house. She said, I was so hot. I was like, how does this happen? She said, it looks like you went in here and canceled your flight an hour before you were supposed to be on the goddamn plane. That's what she said. Oh, I wish I would have recorded that. But I'm not even thinking like I would ever have to like prove to niggas that this actually, I know it's so crazy to even think, because it's scary. It's scary to really realize that somebody would actually.
So
All right, so I'm gonna tell you what. Oh, I got this right here. Oh, I got this right here. Look, I got this flight itinerary. I'm gonna send on my mama. I'm gonna send it to you. What's her name?
What's
I'm gonna send this flight, but all it just shows is I had a round trip, and then the other one just shows I don't have the way back. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. So, and one more thing I had. So you said that they were willing to give you the IP address. So this means that somebody logged into your Spirit account. They would have had to know your password, not just a confirmation number.
No, they didn't know my password. They knew my name and my confirmation code. They backdoored their way in through the chat support. You see what I'm saying? On my mama. That's how they did. They smart, bro. On my mama. I didn't know, bro. I didn't know this was a real thing. They found the way in through there. Because how I know they did, when I went back and tried to do a resend password, they had changed my email to an email to where they had access to on my mama. Because I tried to resend the code. Hold on, let me make sure.
So they changed the email in the chat support too.
They changed once they got in. They changed the email to where they only had access to it. So when I tried to do the resend code, it didn't go through. You see what I'm saying? So basically, they went in there, they manipulated my flight. Boom. Then went in there and changed it to basically they only had access to the actual thing. And how I knew, because I did the forgot password thing, right? And they reset. You know how they resend you a code to reset it up? It didn't never come through. You see what I'm saying? Oh, my mama. So
if it,
crazy,
and I'm just trying to, I like to think through things, but yeah, if that did happen, if they changed the email, did you ask them what that email it was changed to was?
No, I didn't ask them what it was changed to.
Since it,
I just knew it. I just knew it. They had changed it because I hit the resend code. I'm like, why the fuck the code ain't coming through so I can reset my? Then I'm like, oh shit, they set up a whole new email account on here. This was after everything. They set this up after they had already. So they manipulated my flight. The confirmation went through to my old email. Then they went back in, changed it to where they only had access to the actual Spirit Airlines account on my mama, nigga. I'm sick, bro. I'm like, where the fuck is my resend code at? Resend code never came through. I had to call Spirit, basically reset my whole email and password and my actual email too, nigga, for extra security.
Yeah, that's I wanted to go to law school. I never did though. I might go one day, but if that happened, that might be something you might, if that really happened, you might want to follow up with that, because that seems like
that's
that could
accurate.
be.
But I'm saying it's computer, bro. This is the internet. It's computer. Even though it might be hard for you to think this was possible, it's literally computer wizards on here that trolls, that sit in front of laptops, that's nerds, that know how to use VPNs and everything. You see what I'm saying? So I wasn't even cognizant of people would just be willing to put that type of dedication into fucking me over. But it definitely happened. I wish I was lying to you, but 100% is 100% truth. I would die right now if I was lying. You hear me?
So you say you're going to send the itinerary, but you don't want to.
All that proves is I booked a
Right.
flight and a round. You said I booked 2 flights. I booked the way there, and it was a round trip. It was all on the same confirmation code. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's a trip. If it was different, listen, if it was 2 different one-way flights, it would have been a flight cancellation, because it would have just been canceling that one specific flight. But they just modified it so I didn't have a way home. So it was technically just a flight modification. That's why they worded it like that. You get what I'm saying?
And again, and so you're saying like in that email, I'm gonna try to. I'm trying to find my other phone with that because it was a while ago where I canceled on Spirit. But in that modification email, just so we clear, it didn't say anything else. It just says, "Hey, it was modified." There was no actual information in that email on what that modification was.
The stuff I know about is because I called in specifically and they told me about the IP address thing because she felt so bad for me. She said it's a process. You got to do this. She sent me the link to fill out. She said they have to review it. It could take up to 10 days, and then they decide if they ultimately want to release the IP address of where this came from because they don't want to be liable if I was to seek out some type of retaliation. She stayed on the phone. I stayed on the phone with the lady like an hour and a half talking it up, but I'm like, nigga, I'm not recording. I didn't even want this to get out. I'm like, I'm not recording none of this. My mama, nigga, but I will come and tell y'all this is a real story. And my mama, I was sitting up there, I'm damn near hoarse from yelling. How does this work? She said, I don't. She said, you gave away your confirmation. I was like, that's crazy. Why would somebody do this? Oh, my mama, I was so sick. I'm traumatized, bro. I'm traumatized that somebody would go to this extent to try to fuck me over, bro. I would never do this for no clout. No, you couldn't pay me to take advantage of people like this. You see what I'm saying?
And again, being honest, this seems like kind of what happened last time when you had missed a fight. And again, from a no disrespect, from an outsider perspective, what it would seem to me is that you're trying to, you lost a channel, you're trying to rebuild the hype, have another viral incident happen, and that kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
So that's
like
why
a clout chase. It's like a clout chase. It sounds like that's the logical. Our brain is. I would think, bro, if this wasn't me, I would be 100% agree with you. But this is a real situation. I'm not cap. I wish I was lying and this was a clout chase move. I do. Trust me. I don't need the clout. I was already hot as fuck from my Sasua shit. I didn't need to do anything.
Hey, Rello, I just got one question for you.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Who is that? TMZ.
This is Sean J.
Oh, okay, yeah, I hear you.
Now my question is, they changed your email, right?
Yeah, after they went in. So they went in, manipulated my flight, waited a time period, and then went back in and changed the email to where they only had. That's what I was scared about. That's why I got on here and lied because I'm like, these motherfuckers.
So how did you get an email if they changed the email?
Because it was once they went in the first time, it was an automatic. My email was still on file. You see what I'm saying? So they went in. They sent the confirmation email to my actual email. Then they went back in and changed it so only they would have access. So what I think it was, they was planning on me to book a retrip and they was gonna able to come back in and manipulate that bitch and get me again.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Hold on. Slow down, pimping.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's it. That sounds crazy, but it's true.
Okay, but wait a minute.
I'm so hot about it.
Rello, you saying they changed it and thought you was gonna make another change?
Right. They went in, manipulated it, logged out, right? And then they sent me the email. That's where they fucked up at. Because if they would have changed the email address before they manipulated the flight, the notification would have went to the email that they changed it to. But it came to my email. Like I did it. You see what I'm saying? So what happened was I got the email. Boom. I'm at Spirit. Boom, boom, boom. So what happened was I tried to change my password in my email, but when I went to do the reset password, my code wasn't coming through. I'm like, why? I hit it like 4 times. I'm like, I'm not getting an email to reset my password. And then it dawned on me, they changed the fucking email to where the code is going to them so they could have exclusive access to your airline flights or they can keep fucking you over. These motherfuckers are smart, bro.
Okay, now my next question, and I'm gonna leave it alone. Who knew you was going to the airport at that time?
I went on a lot of people because I went on. Look, what happened was I went on Instagram.
No, I'm talking about that you was around at that time.
I went on Instagram and announced I was leaving. People knew
I ain't talking about
leaving.
Instagram. I'm talking about who was around who knew out of the crew that you was with.
Look, I got people.
Hey, Rello.
What up?
Y'all give me 1 second. Hey, Pedro. Respectfully, brother, you don't even know me, bro. This your beef with Rello. You don't know what the fuck I got, bro. I'm in Africa, bro. I don't even go to the Dominican Republic, bro. So don't miss me with no asking folk for money. Folk giving me money because I'm real, bro. I don't ask for no money on YouTube. You know what I mean? Don't get blocked, bro. You know what I mean? You welcome to the channel, but you don't even know me. Before you even say some shit about me, come on my panel and talk to me. It's Rello night. You. That's why you and Rello mad now. You speaking out of turn. If you got something to talk to me, I'm gonna be live. I do lives all the time, but it's Rello night. Go ahead, y'all.
Real quick, TMZ, real quick. I think I blocked Neck Meezy. My phone was in my pocket on accident. I don't know how to unblock him from my phone, but I did that on accident. So my bad. Neck Meezy. I blocked in the chat my mistake.
Yeah, crazy story, but it's 100% true.
So you see what I'm saying? So you wasn't around no fellas, home.
Yeah, I was. D Beach was with me at the airport. He saw everything happen. Like he can testify
before D Beach, who were you with?
King Sims. I was on a video call with the Willies. King Sims and J Mogg. They can vouch for this. This is not a let me send Sims the link. Let me send Sims the link, man.
No.
Y'all gonna make me get in my bag tonight on my mama. I know it's hard to believe.
The way you making it sound is as soon as you went to the airport, somebody changed the thing. So it had to be somebody
within an hour of me getting to the airport, somebody had manipulated my flight and changed.
So who were you around while you was
the Willies? I was on the phone call with the Willies. That's why I thought ICE people. That's the ICE collectors, ICE gang.
Okay,
I thought
that's what I
was. People had something to do with it. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm on weird terms with ICE now because nigga, I'm like somebody in the Willies probably had something with like 80% chance somebody in the Willies had something to do with me getting my flight fucked up on my mama, nigga. Swear to God.
I had one more question real quick.
That's why we at odds, right? I'm at odds with one of my biggest guys.
That's all the question I needed.
On my mama, nigga.
The $90 that they gave you as like a compensation, where did that figure come from?
It was taken out of a 220. So they did basically it's that it had broken down where it was like 220. Then they took a lot like taxes, like it was the cancellation. I mean not cancellation, but modification fee. It was a lot they broke down. Basically, they gave me $90 credit towards another flight. But the thing was, the flight that I needed was $511 for that next day. You know, it's only one flight. It's one flight. So I had to basically $90 from that. I had to pay $400, and I had to come up with $422 of my own money to make up the difference. It don't make sense because I would have been fucking myself if I would have done this. I would have been losing money. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it don't make logical sense. You see what I'm saying?
It was modified, right? They basically canceled it, but they calling it modified. But then they essentially they refunded you. They said, "Are you canceled your flight?" You know, from their end, it looks like you canceled your own flight, and so we're gonna refund you a portion of it.
You're right. No, my mama. They gave me a $90 credit.
I ain't no Spirit refunded.
They get it's not a refund. It's I still took a loss because you got to think what I paid was, you know what I'm saying? So they that's one of their things. They give you a $90 credit if you that, like I said, that's one of their policies. They gave me a $90 credit, but the flight I needed was $511. I was sick. They was charging me a whole nother flight. I'm like, how can y'all do this? Let me call Sims to come because he was on the phone with me damn near the whole time. They know this ain't no publicity. I called that nigga with the most tears and shit you could ever. If I done this, I deserve an Oscar because that nigga was on there. I'm a nigga so hot.
We might have to call the Academy. I don't know.
Bro, I didn't have no channel, bro. I'm so sick because I'm like, nigga, I want to come on my channel right now and talk about what the fuck going on. But I didn't have no platform, so niggas definitely think I'm lying. If I would have went live at the fucking airport explaining and had the motherfuckers would have been like, hell no. That would have been gold right there.
Hey, Westside. Hey, Rello, I don't know what you CC. He been waiting to talk to you for down there an hour.
Let's CC pull up.
All right, here's the thing, man. Since he been waiting so long, I'm gonna let him pull up, bro. But once he gets disrespectful and go off the rails, bro, I swear to God, I'm getting him up out of here, bro. I ain't here for that tonight. We having a good live. We having a great live. I would hate to have, you know what I'm saying, take it to that level because everything been respectful. But like I said, he one of my biggest haters on my mom. But he one of my biggest haters, and I'm speak facts. If you're gonna speak facts, speak facts. If you're gonna come on here and just be disrespectful and try to bash me, I'm not here for that tonight. I'm here to have it. Everything's been nice. We've been having a great live. It's been almost 3 hours. It's 150 people in here. Let's just keep it respectful. Want me to go out the rails? I'm getting them up out of here. On my mama, I am.
Make sure everybody like and subscribe to Westside.
On my mama. Go ahead, Casanova.
Yo.
CC, what it do?
Oh, come on, you've been waiting for a long time to come on, man. All I ask you is just keep it respectful and keep it factual tonight.
I don't know what you mean by waiting. The phone. This was the iPad, nigga. I was just chilling. I've been doing a bunch of shit. I didn't even know I was on until I just heard somebody say my name. What's good with y'all? What's going on? High value, C Trot. What it do? West Side, the best side. What it do? Where in Africa you at right now, my G?
Hey, you're gonna have to pull up on another live, and we're gonna talk about that.
Okay, no problem. So we'll focus on Rello. We focus on Rello. Rello, what's a little bit not just scratching our head, just about this one specific detail. It's a little confusing. Just trying to understand. You know, you said that they changed the email to actually do the modification, but how did you get an email for the modification?
Because they did the modification before they changed the email. You see what I'm saying? They went in there, probably was so happy that it actually worked. Hurried up, modified. That was their main objective, modify the flight, and then went back in there after that and basically see when it was an automated email that comes through. If you don't change the email if they would have changed the email before they modified the flight, I would have never got a notification that my flight was modified. But the fact that they modified it, it sends an automatic. As soon as you do it, you know those emails are automatic. On my mama, you're gonna get an email letting you know your flight was modified. But I don't check my email like that. So, in an hour it took to get from Sosua to the airplane, somebody had modified my flight to where I didn't have a way home. You see what I'm saying? So, long story short, it's crazy, but it's fucked up. But go ahead, Caribbean.
You know about the Maasai TMZ?
Damn, man, I ain't. Shout out, man.
Yeah, man, we was out there.
Yeah, I probably might be over there trying to find my wife over there.
They out there.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, you how you like when you went to Zanzibar? Yeah, Casanova, you quiet. I thought you wanted to talk to Rello. You quiet over there. What's
Y'all
up?
talking about Zanzibar? I'm being respectful.
Oh shit! I'll let y'all talk. Yeah.
You feel me? You said it wasn't time for that, but then you made time for that. So I'm just doing, it's your channel, bro. I'm just,
I'll go
just
ahead.
trying to.
Rello, Rello.
Go ahead, Cass, man. Everybody waiting for the fire.
It's just again, it's again because I'm just trying to understand the sequence of events. Because afterwards you said that you were attempting to log on but couldn't because the email had been changed.
Right. That's what happened. So I'm telling you, I'm gonna explain the process one more time because it's not hard to follow. They hacked in. They found a way to get into my Spirit Airlines account which wasn't. See what I think is I booked my flight on live, so I might have made a mistake during that live to where they had a little bit of information, but they didn't even need that. The lady from Spirit said all you need is the last name and the confirmation code, and I'll for sure put my confirmation code out there. So long story short, they hacked into my Spirit Airlines account with my confirmation code and my name. They manipulated my flight to where I didn't have a return home. As soon as they did that, an email got sent to my email that was still on file. Then after that, I understand, all right, because this is where I think the confusion is. After they did that, they changed the email on file to their email, so they would only have access to it. You get what I'm saying, Caribbean? You get what I'm saying? So when I tried to log in, my password in my email wouldn't work because they had changed it. You understand? You understand?
But wait. The only way someone can change your password is to have access to your email.
They
Because
were
to change
already
it,
in my
all right, I'm
account.
gonna let you
They were
speak. I'm gonna go
already,
ahead and go back on mute.
but they were already in my account as me though at that point. You get what I'm saying, Caribbean?
No, because you're not saying they were in your account. What you're
They
telling
did
us,
get it. They got into my
man.
account as me, is what I'm telling you.
J. Rello, may I continue to speak, sir? Please.
No, because you
I'm asking questions. You won't even
you
let me
having a
ask
hard
it.
time
Mad
following
respectfully.
simple
No, I,
logic, though.
I would like
Caribbean.
to ask a question
Okay,
without
go
you
ahead.
getting,
Go
because it
ahead.
sounds like the questions that I'm asking will be the ones you can't answer, so you won't allow me to ask them. And I'm
No,
being
it's not
super
that. It's
respectful.
just I've
I'm
explained
still
it
asking,
4 times now.
but you haven't, because I'm about to ask you a different question because it's based off of you explaining to me that they changed your password. That's what you just said. I mean, I know you keep messing or keep saying things and you keep changing or adding on details to the story. But now you have to understand that when it comes to changing your password, you actually need access to your email.
But they
You were
were all
explaining.
no,
I'm
no, they
just
were
not done
already
talking. Let me finish,
listen to me.
Rello. You asked for
Listen,
respect.
Caribbean,
Give
they
the
were
respect you
already
ask.
in
Yo,
my
Jay
account
Rello,
at that
give
point.
the respect that you ask for,
All right.
please.
See, that's what I mean. He came on
I'm
here to troll,
asking you
bro.
to get. No, it's not a troll.
Caribbean,
I'm
if
asking
you gonna come
questions
on
and you
here to be in
interrupting
good
me.
faith, bro,
You
just
just,
come
I'm
on here
being,
and be in good
we
faith,
just,
bro. One
first of
time,
all,
bro.
you asking me to be in good faith, and I'm being in good faith when it comes to the truth. So please allow me to ask the questions, and then you
You're
can
not
answer them.
asking
If you're not
questions in good
lying,
faith,
if you're
bro.
not lying, they'll be answered
I mean, he is
easily.
being respectful, Rello.
Can I
Right,
ask
but
If
one
you're
he's
not,
question,
asking
though, brother?
questions in bad
if
faith,
you're
though.
not
He's not
lying,
being
they'll be
100.
you'll be able to answer the question super easily. The only way that you're looking right now is you're
Can
looking
I
like
ask
you don't want me to ask
brothers?
questions
Go
that are
ahead.
super
Go ahead and
pertinent.
ask your question. I keep
I
repeating.
can't
I
be.
said the
You got to
same
stop
thing
interrupting
four
me, man. This
times.
is
I
not your
said the same
channel.
thing four
You
times in
ain't.
a row.
You haven't.
Can I
Go
ask
ahead,
can I ask
Hold
Caribbean.
up, Sua Santa. Appreciate you, but
I know
we about to
just
get to a really.
one
We about
question.
to get to a. We got to. We. I'm still trying to ask the question that I was trying to
I
ask. That he
understand.
just
Okay,
interrupt
okay.
me.
Let him get his
So
Understand.
question. Hey,
let me get this
hold on,
question
Lance. Let him
off
get his question off,
because
and
we
then we're
all
going straight to Lance. Go ahead.
every
Get your
single one
question
of
off,
us
and then I got
every
you.
single one of us have changed the password before. The only way you can change a password, please don't interrupt again because I'm going to finish this. So the only way you could actually change a password is to have access to an email. The only thing you've explained to us is that they had access to your email as far as being able to change what it is on the file for the actual Spirit account. So they were able to get the actual confirmation emails that would actually allow you to change the password. But to change the password, they would need access to your to your actual email account. You've never not once said that they had access to your email account and your email and your password.
They didn't
Actually, you
have
told us.
access to my. That's what they
All
didn't
right,
have
so explain
access
it.
to.
Make it make sense for us. Just make it make sense for us. I'm going to mute.
I'll take one question on this one. I'll take one question on this one. I'll take one.
Go ahead, Lance, real quick. Go ahead.
I'll take this. I'll take one. And this is speaking as someone that low on the back end and Rello got on. I mean, man had something in his pocket to get some food, do what he do. But I will be the first to say, I did go on the Spirit Airline website, and on the Spirit website, I could go to my trips. If you go to my trips, you can just put in the last name and confirmation number to cancel a reservation.
On my mama, and that's what they
No
had.
one ever said that that wasn't possible, Sasua Santa. You know what we're asking now? A very clear question, because the man specifically said that they changed his email information on the Spirit actual account that he had, so that when he called Spirit, or when he was trying to make the changes again to get a confirmation to make the password change, he couldn't receive it because they were the ones getting it, because the new email was on that. And we all know the most important thing when it comes to a password is for you to actually change a password, you have to have access to the email account originally. And he specifically told us they never had access, or his password to his email,
but
that they were able. All right, go ahead and make it make sense.
But they were already in my account at that point. They didn't need to do a password. Don't you? You're missing you're missing a critical part.
I didn't
Hold
miss
on,
anything.
I'll let you speak.
You didn't, but I'm gonna let you speak.
Bro.
You didn't, but
God,
I'm gonna let you
because
speak for sure.
Oh my God, that's why I didn't want to have this, because he just
don't get.
Nah, I can't even go against or go with go with anything that was said. All I can say is I personally went on the Spirit website to look at websites and changing flights, and all I needed was a last name and a confirmation number.
And they changed my flight, and they sent me an email. So I'm telling you, when I tried to go back on, when I tried to get back into my account, I couldn't. I tried to do the forgot password. It wouldn't come through. I'm like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? So then that led me to believe, they changed my password. They changed my email. They changed the email that was on file. So they was planning on going back in there and fucking me over again, bro. But like I said, bro,
they changed the motherfucking email.
They changed the email on file.
Here's
on my mama, they did.
Hey, Rello.
Sasua, can I ask you a question, Sasua? Because you said something very important, because we all knew that. Everybody knows that you can change you can modify your information. You can modify your flight with just the confirmation and the last name. That we know, right?
We know.
But can I ask you a question?
For sure.
Can they change your password without access to your email?
Yes, if you're already in the account. Yes, they're already in. That's
Not to the Spirit account, to your email account. So I was I'm sorry,
listen,
J-Rolo.
Hold on.
I know you're yelling at me, but I was asking Sasua
get him out
Santa.
of here, bro.
Get him out.
Son.
Okay.
All right, guys. One at a time, guys.
Here's
what. Go ahead, Lance. I'm gonna let you talk. Everybody's trying to talk at once. Go ahead, Lance.
So who asked the question first and foremost?
Casanova. That's the one.
Okay, Casanova.
Yes, Santa.
Here's what I would say. Can anything happen to your account without you knowing? No.
That's not what I said, but all right.
No, hold on. Then what you say? Did I miss it?
I asked a very specific question, right? Because the details that he just gave was real simple, right? He said to us that he was able to get his email confirmation of the modification, meaning they had not changed his email yet, right? Then this is for his Spirit account, okay? Then within, I don't know, whatever minutes to hour, whatever it was, from the time that he got that modification email to the time where he was trying to change his password, right? His password for his email. He said he could not, because the confirmation was going to a different email. Right? Okay. So what we all know is, for you to be able to get a password change, you would have to be sent an email. You would have to be sent an email that has a link inside of it where you click the link to confirm that it is you, and then that will send you to a page that asks you for your original password and for you to give the new password. We have all changed password before, and the process is the same for everyone, for every account. So explain to us how they got your password if they didn't have your password. That's all.
Because they were already in my account as me. Do you understand that? How many times do I have to say they were already logged into? Hold on, but let me address what he's saying.
No, Rello, hold on.
Let me address what he's saying, though.
You gave me, Rello, you've given your answer a million times, but I do.
Yeah, this guy's like retarded. Go ahead.
I have an answer for this, though. I have an answer for this, and I'll let my man.
Yeah, I got a question too.
And I'll let either one of y'all depict it however you want to depict it. And have whatever questions you have. I had a situation when I left the zoo one time. I wanted to push my flight back because my Miami flight was not going to meet up with my Philly flight in time for me to get home in time. So I said, man, you know what? I'll just fly out of here a day later. So I went to the airport. And said, yo, I'm going to fly out a day later. My Miami airport ain't going to meet here this time. I'm not going to meet it. That means I'm going to have to stay in Miami for a night. I was like, man, I'd rather stay in Sasua for a night than stay in Miami for a night. So we did all the paperwork. And the lady gave me the new paperwork. I went to the plane the next day when it was time to fly. The motherfuckers told me, man, I ain't had no flight. I said, what the fuck? Man, I got flight. I got this. Here you go. Here's my itinerary. She gave me this yesterday because I wasn't gonna make my Miami flight. So she took it. She looked at it. She was like, oh, yeah, this shit look good. All right, yeah, you wasn't gonna make that flight yesterday, but all right, we'll put you on a flight today, and we'll get you over there. So my question is, what's the difference in these situations to where she gave me the information and said, yo, you wasn't gonna make it, we get you over there. So why are we having such a hard time believing that Rello got into a little bind and his bind isn't real?
Who would you like to answer that question?
Oh, and anybody that's on the panel, bro.
Only because the details he's giving are not consistent with the reality of what we all experience with emails, technology, passwords. So, for instance, Sasua Santa asked you a direct question, and for some reason, every time I ask that question, it never gets answered, which is very simple.
I never got that email though, bro. That's what I'm going to say. I never got that confirmation through email.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And that's why you never had one, right? Because you didn't actually get that modification, or you didn't get that confirmation email. Now, let me ask you a question, Sasua Santa. If you did get that email, right?
Yeah.
And you needed to change your password for your email, can you do it without having access to your email?
For sure.
I didn't think so.
Hey, yo, Cease, can I answer that question?
Go ahead, King. What's up?
Yo, what's up? Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat. First of all, Jay, you must be the first person on the planet that ever got your email hacked and lost your flight.
Email. Hold on. I didn't get my email hacked.
Let him talk. Let him talk, NYC. NYC, let him talk. Let him talk, NYC. Trust me.
You just said something that was not factual, and I want to. I didn't get my.
All right, go ahead.
Let me
just say this because you're putting out false information.
This is going to be important.
My Spirit Airlines account was hacked, not my email. You understand?
Right.
All right. Still in
right. No. Let him talk. Let him talk, NYC, please.
You be the first person. Whoa,
NYC. Let him talk.
You be the first person on the planet to have that happen.
I'm about to get up out of here on my mama. I ain't playing.
Nah, not on your mama. Not on your mama. Hold on, Jay Mello. Yo.
I don't entertain clowns, bro. I don't entertain this shit, bro.
I never heard of that happening, bro.
I know, me either. But it did, niggas. I'm not coming on here lying to y'all niggas.
No. So NYC, please.
Let me get some of this. Let me get some of this, yo.
Yeah, for sure, Nak. I just want one more question because I'm so happy that he specifically said he did not get his email hacked. I love that he said that specific fact. That's correct, J. Rello, right? Your email did not get hacked, correct?
Hey, Westside, get Caribbean up out of here, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Because
Just
the questions,
get him up out of here, bro.
Because you know we
Just
about
get him
to
up out of here. He
expose.
just came
Yo,
on here.
let me get some of this.
Mama, get him
Pause.
up out of here, bro. I gave him enough time. I thought he was gonna come on here speaking, not trying to create confusion. He's trying to come up on here on bullshit, trying to create bullshit. I'm trying to say, bro, get him up out of here. That was one of the nights. If y'all have genuine questions where y'all genuinely want to get down to with the situation that happened, I'm more than welcome to entertain that. But I'm not gonna entertain foolishness.
Yeah, I got some questions, bro.
Go ahead, Nak. I'm gonna let you speak. You keep over talking. Go ahead, Nak. Go ahead.
I don't overtalk. I never overtalk anyone, brother. I let people finish. That's why I'm quiet.
Go ahead, Nak.
Neck, big dog. Before you go, Neck, I didn't get my question before we went there. I ain't even going there, man. I ain't worried about that. That's side YouTube shit. But what I want to ask for the panel, and Rello's on the channel as well. I was one of the first people Rello hit and said, "Yo, man, I got fucked up, man." I honestly, and Rello, this is a shot, not a shot to you, but a big up to you. I don't think Rello is gonna be coming on talking about, yo, I ain't make my flight. When I talked to that nigga as soon as it happened. When you talking to a man as soon as some shit happens in his life, yo, that nigga was genuine, bro. Y'all ain't meet that genuineness. Like,
yeah. They don't know how mad I was. They didn't think I can. They think I'm doing this for clout, bro. They think this is a made up story for YouTube clout. And you heard the disdain, the visceral gutturalness of how shitty I was to be in that situation. Because I called you and said, "You're not gonna believe this shit, G." Oh yeah, I didn't record it because I don't. That night would have been like, "Oh, it's a clout move," because they recorded it. It can't be real. It's a real life situation, bro.
Rello, Rello, you ain't hit me one time, nigga. I'm sitting at home working. I saw your first call, but I couldn't answer because I'm working and shit.
Right.
But then I see the second and third call. I'm like, yo, let me answer this fucking call.
What happened?
This nigga me for something.
Quick question, real quick, before y'all go on.
Hold on 1 second.
Hold on, let him finish, because he actually witnessed this like firsthand type shit.
Yeah, firsthand. When you hit me, bruh, what I can say, nigga, I heard the disdain in your voice, nigga. I heard personally, and I think Keith heard it too, because I think Keith sent something over too.
Yeah, he sent 30 on my mama.
Yep. Bro, you can't. Yo, that shit came.
You can't fake that. You can't.
You can't fake it.
Yeah, you can't fake that.
Quick question. So Sue was saying, I'm not too familiar with you. Have you given to J.
Yo,
Rello?
son, I was waiting quietly, man. Everybody over talking. I'm being quiet, man. All right, thanks, bro. Like, I'm not gonna go down the whole route of trying to get you to, this email and that email, this and that. But I'm trying to understand what happened, right? So somebody hacked your thing. I'm gonna take you at your word, right? They hacked it, and you couldn't fly that day, but could you fly the next day, or did you have to pay something to fly like the week after? What happened?
Okay, so what happened was I was on my way to my. You got an echo. You got to mute your. All right. So what happened was I was on my way to catch a flight back from Sosua, Dominican Republic. In the time it took for me to get from Sosua to the airport, somebody had hacked into my Spirit Airlines account and modified my flight to where I didn't have a return flight. So when I went up to the desk to check in, the stewardess guy, he couldn't find my flight. I'm like, what? I was like, it's some type of glitch. He said, call Spirit. He's like, I don't have you down for a flight today. I'm like, what the fuck going on? I called Spirit. They told me via web, somebody had basically through the computer, via web, through the IP, somebody had manipulated my flight to where I didn't have a return flight. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, I did not cancel my, I'm like, I'm here. They're like, the only way to resolve this, you got to pay for a whole nother flight. I was sick. And it was $511. They gave me a $90 credit. Oh, because I'm just reiterating the story so you're not lost. What happened was when the person did it, they didn't change the email beforehand. So I got an email I didn't pay attention. You know how you get emails all the time. You're not checking you don't check your every email that come through. I don't check my email that often anyway. So I would have had to literally check it within. They did it smart. They knew if I would have saw that like a day before. So it was somebody who did it knowing I was literally on the way to the airport for my return flight. That's how fast of a time. It was in an hour and a half. So I went live on Instagram. It could have been from there. I did a Willie's video call.
Hey, Rello.
Collect. Hold on, Lance, because
no, fuck that, Rello. Fuck that.
Don't explain shit to
Nah, hold on, son. He's explaining something for me because it's relevant to my question. So I was really just trying to find out if he had to fly out the day after or
okay. I had to take. Hold on, Lance. Hold on. Let me just answer it because he's been waiting a while, Lance.
But no, he been waiting a long. But I think I can vouch for you on.
Nah, I don't need your vouching, homie. I need to hear from Rello, man. Shut your fucking mouth.
Hold on, Nat.
You don't fucking know me, nigga. No, fuck that, nigga. Hey, you don't know me, nigga. Nigga, I've been respecting you. When he en route to his flight and called me.
Yo, get off his dick, son. I'm trying to speak to Rello, man. Shut the fuck up.
This ain't no Sasua Santa shit. My name Lance, nigga.
All right.
Don't play me like that, bro. No, fuck that, Rello. Fuck that. No, bro. I ain't never disrespect no nigga on this panel. Never disrespect a nigga on this panel. I ain't never disrespect a nigga on the panel, period. All I'm saying is I can just say for one instance, I can say where you were. And this nigga gonna come and get off his dick. Nigga, you get off my dick, nigga. Fuck you. And suck my dick, nigga.
All right. Let's keep it. Let's get it. Let's let him. All right, Lance. Let's let not that we back on topic. Like I said, I know this story is hard to believe, guys. If it wouldn't have happened to me, I would.
We're supposed to be brothers, guys.
But it is.
No, I ain't no brother. I ain't no. Hold on. No, I ain't no brother with no nigga that could tell me that could tell me get off his dick. I ain't no brother with that nigga. I'm a brother with niggas that I'm a brother with niggas that always solid. That shit ain't solid, my nigga. Whoever that was that said, yo, we all brothers. No, we ain't brothers when you going on that front, when you going on that end. We ain't brothers.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yo, anyway, so this traveling thing, J-Mel, maybe this is not a good thing for you, bro, because you know.
No, it is. And my haters don't want it to be a good thing for me.
Why would you post any your information online anyway? You know that shit can come back to bite you. It could bite you in the ass, right?
I see, but I wasn't even cognizant of that, NYC. You see what I'm saying? Now I wasn't never in a million years would I ever thought somebody would go to the extent to manipulate my return flight while I was on one of these trips, bro.
Okay,
that's
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
You realize how crazy that is, though.
All right, but this is how
you realize. Just can you just say I realize how crazy? Can you just give me at least?
It ain't crazy. You can
that's not crazy. That's not crazy.
Once you start posting up information, people could pull up on you, bro. People could pull up on when you getting on your flight.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I've seen it happen.
It won't be the first time somebody pulled up on somebody on the flight.
Shout out Third Mundo.
Shout out to Third Mundo. So once you start doing silly shit like that, yo, you can get yourself killed, bro.
Right, but that's the thing. Now I know that. I made mistakes. I didn't take this YouTube shit serious. Now I'm in the spot like you see. Hold on. You over talking me, NYC. I'll let you speak. Now let me speak. All I'm saying is I wasn't cognizant of the level malice and I was moving reckless. I ain't gonna lie, I was. Now
The
I
levels
finally
are
hold on.
yeah.
You hold on. Let me finish my thought. Then
Go
I'm gonna
ahead, go
let you
ahead, go
talk.
ahead, go ahead,
Let
go
me
ahead,
speak
go ahead.
because it's a delay, and I don't want us talking over there. It messes up the quality of the show. What I'm saying is, I wasn't even cognizant of the level of I used to always now I look back like, nigga, you realize your address was on that screen record, you know what I'm saying? So now I did stuff that now I'm cognizant of, like, okay, you really got to tighten up and not put all of your shit out there, because you got people out there that would literally hack into your airline flight, change your flight, and fuck you over just for the entertainment of themselves. I'm sick, man. I learned a huge lesson. Like I said, this is why I wanted to do this. I reached out to TMZ and was like, I want to do this live as a learning lesson, because this was a horrific experience for me to go through. I would
All
never
right,
wish this on my worst enemy, for sure.
all
Go
right,
ahead.
let me finish up. Let me finish up. You know, posting your information online is the worst shit you can do. Okay, people can send the police to your house. You got mad
Facts.
haters, and you got mad haters, yo. People will pull up on you. Okay, people will can do the most damaging shit to you when you post and it goes nowhere. We whatever, especially as YouTubers, we use your information against you, bro. It may not be in a minute or this year or the next year, but we'll pull it out. We'll keep it in the bank, and when we need it, we'll pull out all your information and slap it on the table. This travel community is fucking sinister, bro. You think you got friends? You ain't got no friends on YouTube.
That's NYC King.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
You ain't got no friends on YouTube.
NYC King. I'm not gonna actually know. It's not even nothing personal. But why? If I say a statement that where I can agree with Rello coming through with what he's saying, because I talked to him on the back end. Why do I gotta get fucking rebuttals and saying, oh, you on his dick? What the fuck is that?
Right, I know that was wrong. That was wrong. But he screwed up. He put his information on the net, and it's there to stay, bro.
So
And
that makes it
you
right
can
for
support him.
people to
You can
go and
support him
manipulate my
when
flight.
he had the fallout.
So that
Hold on,
makes
Jay
it right,
Mel.
though.
Hold on. We can't talk over each other.
No, I'm
So
saying I'm replying to what you just said. You propositioned the question. I'm replying. I'm
That's
asking
what I was
you.
saying earlier. You got to be a little more.
Hold on. I'm asking you. Does that make it right that I did that? Does
It
that
don't
make it
make
right?
it
It
right, but
doesn't
you
make
can
it
still got
right,
to
but it's
move
not.
smart.
This ain't a fair. This ain't a fair place, yo.
Yo,
It's the internet.
So it's my fault.
It's the internet.
So it's definitely
It could
my
be.
fault, and I take full
Well,
responsibility for it. It was my
It's
fault.
definitely your
Mama.
fault, and it could have turned out a lot worse.
it could be.
So you got to be careful about where you put your
It could be.
information at. And I tell you,
But
we hold on
big
to your
dog,
information.
big dog, big dog. What I'm saying is, how does it ever come to a place where you're saying, oh, you just on that nigga dick because you agree with some stance he's making? Come on, man.
That's a man
Come
on
on.
man problem. That ain't a Jay Mello problem. Jay
No,
Mello problem is posting
and
his
that's
information on the net
I,
and getting the feedback from it.
I'm saying that's a panel problem, and that should never happen because
Right. And TMZ put
we always say we brothers, but
right, but TMZ put the break on it. TMZ put the intermission on it when you guys were going at it. So, but this is on some J Mello shit. Okay, don't put your information out there if you don't want it used against you. Obviously, it got used against you. Is that fair enough to say?
Right, but by phrasing it like that, you're trying to spin it back like you know what I'm saying? Like you
It
gotta be
is
like
you. It is you. Nobody
if
else
this happened
cares.
to your son, you would have more sympathy. That's the thing about it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Is y'all coming from the wrong place sometimes. It's the overall point sometimes.
You feel
You
that
know what
you're
I'm
being
saying? That's
attacked.
all I'm
You
saying.
feel
Hold
that
on,
you're
but
being attacked, bro, and you're not being attacked, bro. But you keep making mistakes.
I made a mistake because I wasn't even cognizant of how a level of extent somebody would go to fuck me over
Yo,
YouTube.
this is YouTube. They'll go
That's
to
what I'm
the
saying. But
they'll
I
go
didn't.
to the
I'm
level. They'll go
taking
to
it
the level you wouldn't
serious now,
believe.
right? But
They'll go to the level you wouldn't believe, bro.
that's what I'm saying. So I'm cognizant of that now. But it sucks. It took something so serious as me being stranded in another country without a return flight for me to learn a valuable lesson about. So hold on, you over talking me, NY. Let me finish my point.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I'll let you speak. Okay, all I'm saying is it sucks that it took learning this lesson in such a dangerous way where my safety was so compromised while I lost my flight in another country with less than $200 to my name. It's a tough lesson to learn, and I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy because it is dangerous, and you could have something really could have bad happened to me, and just a blatant disregard for my not only my life and my safety has me so just like traumatized behind. It's like, wow, you really could have got fucked up besides losing that little $400 or $500 you had to pay. But go ahead, NYC.
All right, thank you. You know what? You also could have got locked up for that weed too. Okay, there's a lot of things you did wrong on this trip, bro. You know, I keep up with all the news. I know everything. You could have got locked up for that weed, yo.
Wait,
you should have more than $200.
Yeah, and
you always have a backup plan.
And Rello, you shouldn't have had that weed, bro. I'm a back on that one too. You shouldn't have had that weed, Rello.
Okay, you traveling all wrong. You traveling backwards, bro. You don't have not a bit of drugs on you. Nothing. Not even a roach. Nothing.
Especially in a foreign country, because they look for a little stuff to.
Especially in a foreign country, you think your $200 wouldn't have been shit when they start locking you up for drugs.
Yeah, not when you're not nothing for drugs. And bro, you shouldn't have had none of that weed on you because you already know you was going in with a lack of finances. Period. So why would you even put yourself in a position to even have to deal with that shit?
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I definitely take responsibility on that. But like I said,
you traveling wrong.
Hold on. Let me speak, bro. You over talking again, bro. Hold on, NYC King. I take full responsibility of that on my mom. I do. So I'm just in a spot where I'm like, I did take a rescue. I know that Dominican bud is trash, and I just felt like, man, if I could just, I had saw, I ain't gonna say no names, but I had saw a few people get the weed through, and I said, fuck it, I'll try it. And so I didn't get the weed through. Like I said, I took a huge risk, and I'll take responsibility of that for sure. But at the end of the day, I learned a huge lesson on all fronts with the weed, with the flight, with the channel. This whole trip was just a huge learning experience for me, man. And moving forward, man, if I get another opportunity where I can be back on and I can be like, I'm going to do it. But if I can be back on moving forward, I'm just going to move a little smarter. Definitely 100%. I've made all the mistakes. I can first see happening right now with this last trip. That's like you made like 3, 4, 5 mistakes all in one trip. Just crazy. So go ahead, Lance.
You got to take those on the chin. But you know what? Here's what I'll say from the panel tonight. I've been on a lot of your panels, and I've had some discrepancies with whatever anybody had to say. But Big Dog got some gems for you, and you need to listen, nigga.
For sure. I hear you. On my mom, I definitely hear you.
Big
I learned a lot. I learned it. I learned too many lessons, bro. I'm super humbled. My channel's gone. I could have lost my life. I could have got locked up for trafficking weed. It's just a lot, man. It's this trip has been crazy eye-opening. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a big thing I learned. I'm not taking this lightly, man. I'm coming to y'all in the most humble, respectful way behind this because they hurt me in such a vulnerable way this time. So go ahead, Lance.
Question. I have one good question for you, Rello.
What up, Jay?
What did you learn, Rello?
What didn't I learn is the better question. Oh, my mama.
No,
not to purse my potion. For one, I already knew, trying to bring weed into it. That goes without saying. I knew I was taking a huge risk with that. But my biggest thing I learned was about just my personal information. Because that was the most scary thing was when I was like, realized that somebody had actually went and canceled my return flight. That was just like y'all don't know. That was like finding out that it was traumatizing. I'm still mind boggled that somebody did that to me. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. If you ain't got no haters, you really not popping. So, and that's a true statement. So go ahead, Lance.
All right, can I speak?
Where my big dog at? I needed my big dog in here, man. My big dog give me some valuable lessons.
Let me just say this. You broke every rule of traveling. You could go to any country. You could sniff coke, do all the weed you want, and drink. You leave that shit there, bro. You don't try to put shit on your. I think I could get it through customs. What's wrong with you? You could do all the fucking drugs in any country you want. You leave that shit there, bro. That's the number one rule of travel. You screw that up. Posting your info.
Well, I mean, I'm not the first person trying to sneak weed into another country.
And, yo,
I mean,
this show's called Locked Up Abroad, bro.
That's
This
a
show's
common
called
thing,
you ain't the first trafficker. Okay, that's what you did was called. I don't care if it was a little bit of coke residue or weed. It's called trafficking. Okay, that's number one. And posting your shit will get you fucked out here, B. That's 2 rules of travel, and you violate 2 big rules, yo. You don't let your information fly like that, and you don't think you can get something through customs. That's their job to catch you. So if you can't be moving like that from one brother to another brother, and I advocate for the brothers to be traveling safely. You're not moving right, bro. Leave that shit in the country you got it from.
And Rello, I'll give you all your shit you done. I'll give you that in the past, but that is real shit right there. You can't move like that when you in certain. Hey, Bit Down, whatever you talking about, that's Cartagena. Look, I never been to Cartagena. I've been to Sosua probably about 20 times. But is that a Cartagena? Is that a Cartagena advice?
I would say yeah.
Because I definitely want to get there. So I can't even be saying I'm qualified to even speak on it, but I definitely want to get there.
I'm sure same rules apply.
Same rules apply?
Pretty sure.
That's what's up.
You know, when you go into foreign countries, you gotta understand you're a foreigner.
Yeah,
you are the foreigner.
Get it, bro. No, I get
Yeah.
it, bro. I understand.
So, and a lot of these countries be looking to make examples out of Americans.
Yeah, I don't want to be made an example out of.
Yeah, so I'd like to say, Rello, you are lucky. I didn't know you was rolling the dice like that. I understand raw dogging the female, but bringing drugs through the customs? Come on,
man. Well, I'm going to plead the fifth on raw dogging the females, man. I'm going to plead the fifth on that one. I'm going to plead the fifth on that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to plead the fifth on that one, big dog. I didn't hit a couple on consignment. What I would say.
Hey, I feel you, man. I feel you.
I hit a couple on consignment, man. Not saying that was the best decision ever made, but I made that decision, bro.
Hey, you can't go to a country without testing out the product. At least that's how I look at it.
All right, so yeah.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, man. So
hold on. I gotta ask the Willies then too. Whoever then made that same decision, man. Y'all, the Willies be on the phone acting like they ain't never did nothing, man. What the Willies then did?
Yeah, they got all the morals and shit.
Yeah, like they got all the morals, man. What the Willies then did?
And I'm pretty sure they done did some shit.
Hell yeah. You see, you ain't get no answer. I ain't hear no answer from Rello. I ain't hear no answer from Ice. Where you at, Ice City?
He live right now.
Yeah, them niggas and did it too, man. Listen, man, I ain't even gonna lie to nobody, man. I didn't took like 3 L's down there, man. I took 3 L's, man. I took 3 L's. I knocked it off, and through the grace of God, I made it out okay.
So you don't roll the dice. That's what you're trying to say.
Oh yeah, no, we ain't continuing to roll the dice, man. I rolled the dice, man.
Hey, bro, it ain't like I said. I look at it like, if I done seen a Rihanna, and and she gave me the option, hey man, you only live once. Now you can get burnt.
That's what
So
I had Rihanna right in front of me. I said, oh no, I gotta knock this out.
hey man, like I said, man, that flesh will make anybody weak, man. Cheeks are soft, smelling good. Oh man.
Man, I knocked her off. I said, oh shit. And then, after it happened, you like, oh fuck, what the fuck I do?
Man, look, listen, man. We gotta find out who hired convicted felons, man. Because your boy Rello need a job, man. We can't, you can't support this bum no more, man. Listen, man. You gotta figure life out on your own. Listen, shut up, nigga. Ain't no be respectful. You been cutting niggas off the whole night. You shut up, bruh. Bro, we talking about a real, we talking about a little bit, man. You're not about to cut me off. Quit over talking me. Shut up, dude.
Bro, but you come
Shut
on,
up,
you gotta
dude.
keep it
You
respectful.
broke. You broke. You lying about everything. You done went and bought him an iPhone with y'all's bread. He done paid his car note with y'all's bread. He done bought some coke with y'all's bread. He done bought some weed with y'all's bread. He done got caught with y'all's bread. He fucking bums. You's a bum, bro, man. Your life is in shambles. You need to sell your little Malibu if you want to travel. But yeah, you done ran. He ran, man. Do the sucking, man. Sit up here and listen to this bum ass dude sit there and talk all this old jive turkey shit to y'all, man. Niggas donating their bread to this sucker, man. He don't even got no ambition to get his own spread. And on some, listen, I would box dude for free. He can keep the proceeds and everything. I'd do anything just to crease his chin piece, man. You don't hear, man, dude is foolish, man. This is shenanigans, man. And I've been all across Philippines, Thailand, Bangkok, all that. I be all around the world, man, on my own check. Man, it's just, man, this is insane. And I'm gonna let him have his little floor, man. TMZ, you let this dude get away with murder, bro. He was on here. Everybody trying to get their point across. You never cut them off. As soon as he's on here calling niggas pussies, suckers, hoes, lames. Come on, man, be for real. This coming from a rich nigga. I'm out of here.
You getting your shit out now, but you talking about another nigga. I just came back on him. Y'all niggas some silly ass nigga, man. I'm about to take my ass to sleep, man.
Man, we ain't.
I don't know what you had. I don't know. I just heard TMZ, man. Y'all niggas stop bringing my name up. Y'all nigga more like my name or something.
Hey, TMZ, you feel you want to get some rest, get some rest.
I might get up out of here, man. Y'all nigga, I just went live for Rello, man. My girl on no way him, bro. I ain't got time for this about a fucking email and ticket and all this shit, bro.
Ain't that deep. Big dog. He can make some good points, but Rello team, man. Rello got some good points too, man. I ain't gonna kill Big Dog, but I'm also not gonna kill Rello. Rello, my guy.
Yo, Westside, why you was eating that popcorn like that? You had me dying.
Club best friend, nigga. You bro.
That nigga had me dying laughing, yo. And I fucks with you, Westside, because I know what was going on. That's why I told CC gang chill. They didn't understand that, you couldn't really let me rock because you ain't want, this whole live was for Rello, and Rello, he don't like the truth. You see me? So I understand, Westside. That's why I told CC gang chill out.
Nigga don't want to talk to y'all.
But be honest, yo, G, be honest. I was real respectful when you let me on. I didn't say nothing.
I kept telling about shit. Let him get it, bro.
But I don't think y'all was watching because when I was breaking down the facts, Westside went and put this cam on. He was eating popcorn, shaking his head like, "Y'all, that's true." I'm trying to keep a straight face. That nigga had me rolling, bro.
No, but let him.
Oh Lord,
I'll watch it like y'all nigga watch it, bro. Hold on, talk to y'all nigga. I can't.
But Westside,
their platform. It did the same thing, but shit.
He might not want to talk to me after the night. I'm saying let him in.
Listen, I don't even know why. I don't even know why he was so upset. I just was listening and I was just asking questions.
I love that nigga, man. He a good nigga, man. Let's let him in, man.
Who are you talking about, Sasu?
Let J Rello in. He in there.
Nah, he left. He jumped out.
He jumped off the line?
That was him, yeah. As soon as it starts, listen, Rello is trying to push a narrative, you know, and at the end of the day, he doesn't have a platform. So you know, Westside is a content creator. So Westside, at the end of the day, is trying to build this content as well, right? So of course, he's gonna give him his platform to allow him to kind of do his thing. You know what I'm saying? We all watching because it's kind of like a, you know, like a car wreck. You know what I'm saying? So at
Great.
the end of
Call that nigga right now.
so at the end of the day, it's just that once we started breaking down, listening to his story, and then you know getting certain facts, he don't want the dude with a PhD in truth to ask questions.
Because most of y'all niggas got some education.
Right. Especially, I know you don't know. I'm not sure if you're familiar with who I am, Sasu or Santa, but you
Honestly, I
know,
don't even have to be familiar with y'all am, but I do know y'all have education though.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And it's just so when people try to play us for dummies, that's
Yeah,
when we got to figure out, hey, you know, now we're going to have to get some details. You're going to have to explain yourself,
nah,
you
bro.
know, because we're not dummies. We're just not
Bro, at
dummies.
the end of the day, we all know what we do, man.
Yo, hold on. Let me salute the chat. Yo, salute chat. Yo, y'all been rocking. Salute CC gang. I see y'all deep in here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all pulling up, supporting Westside. I appreciate y'all subscribing to Westside. You know what I'm saying? Me and him, you know what I'm saying? I never had no problems with Westside. He just thought something that was
We
not
talk.
true for years. For
We
years, Santa. For years, I was
This
blocked.
might be
we
the
live, bro.
wildest live I've ever seen.
Oh,
Like,
Mike. Oh, Mike. Y'all missed it. Y'all, ask Westside. Y'all
I seen
missed
the
it.
whole thing, bro.
No,
From
no,
since
no,
it
not the
started.
live. What Scott?
Hey,
The life of the sector. Y'all
West
missed the best part because this was when
West
YouTube would let us go wild and crazy.
West Side. Why could we ever have a problem when there's been no problems?
Facts. Ain't no
Bro,
problems.
I watched the man come on here and lie about a flight three to four different ways. First, it was they canceled the flight. Then it was I guess hackers are nice enough to change the flight to give you an extra day to do whatever you want to do, but you still
Facts.
got a flight.
And give him a credit.
Bruh, I'm
Politics.
sorry. That
You
was all
you should
bullshit.
you
Then
should
they
you
hacked my
should not
email. Then they didn't hack my email. Like every story changed, and every time he got close, get him up out of here. Just get him
Yo,
up out of
that nigga was always kicking me off. I didn't do
hold up.
nothing. Yo, I came up mad,
I get
here. Bruh,
disrespectful.
I
I literally was going. They didn't let me on. I literally was going to call in, buy a plane ticket, and cancel it to prove that nigga was lying. Just
yeah, I give you cash. I give you cash out on one instance. On this one instance, man, this nigga ain't never had a. I don't even know if he paid for a flight.
he.
Yeah, I think he paid for his first one.
And you
Remember, he
never
was working on his
like
first one.
you
He
never
was working on his
I'm
first one.
sorry.
The
I
channel
know that's
wasn't
your
there.
boy, Sasua, but I know
that
deep
nigga
down you
ain't
scratching your goddamn head, nigga. You can't tell me otherwise. I
that
know.
nigga ain't never
Yo,
paid for a flight, bro.
shout out to JPZ104. Shout out to
Oh
Neon
man,
Shades, Copper Color, Sean the Sheep, BK Chef.
Bruh.
Everybody in the building, dog. Hello Brees in the building. Savino in the building. I'm talking about BK Chef. This shit is lit.
hey,
Even Rello's
I,
hairline made
I,
an appearance.
bro, I got a question for you, bro.
What's up? Tony Hernandez, what it
How,
do? What's good? What's good? What's good, G?
how did this shit happen between us, man?
Huh?
How this shit happen between us, man? I'm sitting up here. I'm in New
What you
York.
mean?
How the situation didn't come perpetuated to you? Yeah, that's best. That's the best way I can ask it.
I'm confused. Yo, Michael, you know what he mean? I'm lost.
I
No,
don't know. Let's give him the fuck up out of here. Hey, what is
I'm
what is
a
how
see
the how the product man come here, man? We out here, man. We outside, bro.
What problem would you talk about?
Bro, we outside, bro. Where you at, man? We
I
outside. I'm
I don't
living.
know what you're talking about, my nigga.
you gonna be outside with fucking Rello? You keep this shit up, nigga.
Oh, man. Man.
Michael, I don't think you know who he talking to, but let him speak. What you talking about, Sasu?
Nah, man, we just outside, man. We outside. We're having a good time, man.
Nah, man, y'all was. I ain't gonna say it. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all was having a good old time on this live, but
Man, we had a good time, man. That's what we
hey,
do.
I was cracking up the whole time, especially when Caribbean got on. It all made sense, but to everybody else but Rello. Like,
man, everybody.
So Rello's a goddamn cyber freak now. Now he knows what
Oh, he
happens.
think I'm not Magnesia. That's what it is, Neon. Copy.
But you say everybody else but Magnesia.
Nigga, like, yeah, they hacked my shit and was nice enough to send me an email to make sure I got my notification.
Nah, straight drop. Salute to you, my nigga. You ain't chopped cheese on me. I see you.
Come on, man.
That's the wildest shit I ever seen. Yeah, man, I got hacked, but they was nice enough to change my email back to let me know I got
No,
hacked
but
and
wait,
send it back to me.
Michael, hold up. He go. They changed my password. They hacked my account.
That's big,
I'm
bro.
like your email account. He's like, yeah. But then later he go, they never hacked my email account. It was my spirit account.
Yeah, that nigga was Rello is the biggest liar I've ever seen, bro. Like, and everybody knows he's lying
You know
except
what's
his boys.
crazy
They
though?
just got to give him the
That
benefit of the
nigga
doubt.
lied on his mama and his life.
Yeah,
He did the same thing when he spent the car note. Everybody knew he lied. I told the nigga, "Hey, I'll give you $300
See, I ain't
right
even
now."
know about that. Y'all niggas put me on. That nigga spent that money on his car note for real. I thought the chat
I
was
told him I'd give him
trolling.
$300 if he shows us the cash app receipt, how much money he got. No, I can't do that, but you can keep your money. I said, dog, you need the money, so why wouldn't you let us do it?
Hold up, bit dog. Why you can't get on that? What happened, man?
Or you don't know nothing about it?
Bobby Will, what it do?
Nothing about it.
The subs donated $400 total to Rello.
What?
And he started. This is before he started working that cement job. And what happened was he was like, everybody was like, hey man, it was like a week or two later. They said you should be getting close. You should be getting close to buy the ticket. We finna buy the ticket tonight. They said we'll give you the money to buy the ticket tonight. He said all I got is about 400. He said cool, we'll book it tonight. We'll give you 150. And Primo's like, I'll give you 200. Like they were Joe and Freeman about to give him the money. He's like, nah man, I ain't gonna book it tonight. I ain't got a job, so I'm gonna wait till I get a job. They like, nah man, before you started this damn shit, you didn't have a job. What's the difference now? He said, no, man, I want to have some security. I want to make sure I get this job first. They was like, bro, for 2 hours, Rello was lying on my mama. The money's there. And there was niggas all in the chat. 2 hours it took him to tell the truth. It was niggas all in the chat. I got 100 if he shows a receipt. I got 200. Nigga, this nigga would have made about 2 bands if he had actually shows the receipts. But he never did. He's like, nah, I don't need that. I said, I'm telling him, how you don't need that if you need us to sub to pay you for your trip? How you don't need that money? And then after 2 hours, we back that nigga in the corner, and he didn't want to kick off Joe and all them. You know, he can't kick off the niggas who be paying for his shit. So after 2 hours, that nigga finally said, yeah, man, I spent that shit on my car note, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. And that's when knowing them, they felt so bad for him because that nigga was not going to Sasua at all. He wasn't going. So Joe, that nigga Wild Dude, and Primo basically bought his ticket that night for him.
Oh damn, yo, CC
Joe
gang is
sent him the
crazy.
$400 off
Hey, yo,
the rip.
CC gang know everybody. Hey, yo, Sasua, your name is Lance, huh?
No, that ain't my name. I don't even know you, nigga.
I'm not. It's not me. Yo, CC gang is crazy. Yo, them niggas is fucking goddamn sleuths.
I don't even know you. I don't know you.
And that nigga went to the casino, lost some money.
Yeah, we go.
And that, this how you know this nigga fucked up. He hit his budget. We got him to 1200. That nigga show up to Sasua with 700 because he want to buy shit before he goes.
J-Mees, what it do?
Man.
That nigga, bro. At some point, you just can't help this nigga, bro. He gonna lie until
Nah,
you
this
back.
nigga, yo, I'm gonna tell you what though. I mean, all jokes aside, y'all, I know y'all sitting here, you know, and even Sasu was saying to be trolling, bro. But let me tell you what's really gonna happen. Y'all really gonna put a battery in his back. He gonna do something. It's gonna violate.
It's not that we're sitting here. I just don't know you, dog. I know OG. Nah, I don't know you though, bro.
Who he talking about?
I don't know. You know when people be drinking, you know how it go, Mike. But
No,
listen,
he don't know me because I don't travel like that. Why would I want to travel and tell my business? Y'all
Mike,
letting the world know that y'all pay for pussy and everything else. That's why
Mike,
y'all paying for pussy.
chill, Mike, chill.
I'm just saying. I'm hey, if you own that shit, you own that shit. But All I know is when the traveling was private, ain't nobody was paying for shit. Y'all done brought that in the atmosphere.
Look, here's the thing though. What's gonna happen though is they're gonna make really this nigga crash out for real. That's what they don't understand because
Oh
the
yeah, he's
type of
definitely gonna be
decisions
watched
I'm
because that nigga
telling
ain't
you, the
getting
type
no
of
chance.
decisions he make, he gonna bump into a nigga that's really gonna put him in a box, and that's not no threat. I'm just know that's what happens to people when they actually think that they himothy and they run into like real niggas. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they doing this wild stuff. You feel me? I'm
Oh,
just
it won't
saying.
matter. He ain't getting another channel. I don't know what kind of fairy tale he living
Oh
at.
no. We ain't talking about China. I'm talking about just in real life.
Oh no, in real life, he about to get a job because that channel it's job time, full time, nigga, not part time, not a week.
You ain't lying, nigga. He gonna have to.
Because that every time that nigga make a channel, just off the line, I know a bunch of niggas that just gonna flag that shit just because he ain't gonna have enough, nigga. He
Look,
gonna have enough time to get $100 and that shit gonna be gone.
here's the problem, Mike. Here's the problem. The problem is that he's a real life grape. You feel me? He's a real life graper, bro. That's the real. So people
He's
be
a
talking about hate.
panhandler.
People be talking about they hating on him. I want to know who's loving on a real life graper. That's what I want to know.
That
You know what I'm
man don't
saying?
got $500 to his name, his own
But
money.
this, of course, he don't, because he's a graper. He got a graper's.
He
He
the
got
nigga that sits
charges.
in the corner
Yeah, he a
on the
felon.
how on the at the light, but he got a YouTube. That's different. He
He
just
a
got.
felon. He a felon. So that's
I
what it
know
is.
fellas that make money,
You
but
know,
like
yo, you didn't notice as soon as I start saying who's supporting the graper supporters ran off. You see how it go, Mike? Because you got to realize these niggas. You know what I'm saying? They really outside in these streets too. You know what I mean? So a lot of people don't understand that these dudes be having charges on them. You dig? I ain't gonna put
got all
nobody
that
else's
footage for nothing
information.
because every time that shit get uploaded, he out of there. Nigga,
But I
that's what
mean,
he's.
he definitely messed up his own thing because at the end of the day, all he had to do was really rock out with Primo and Joe, because even with his channel took, they would have put him into that little mix that they had going on.
Yeah, and he would have got exactly because I fuck with
You know what I'm
Primo and Joe.
saying?
I fuck with them.
Right. So I'm telling you, he gonna try to run to the next nigga that he was just talking crazy about. I guarantee you, because wherever he went right now, I put $1,000 that he just ran to somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And they probably going to somebody that he was talking greasy on. I'm telling you, these are how these niggas. That's how this
I
whack
don't know
nigga
what
roll.
Joe does, but I'm thinking about quitting my job and going that way. I mean, I make decent money, but shit, if I can make more, yeah, a little, I mean, my little job ain't all that. It's all right, but luckily I'm a veteran, so that little VA check take care of the rest. So I'm living good.
Facts.
But nigga, let me get that 120 a year instead of that 90 a
Oh,
year.
look at the chat. You see, nigga, that's like it's like I got ESP. That nigga said T said he ran the Ice City live. That's where he at. Oh, Kayla live too, Delta One? Oh, I'm gonna go over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check her shit out too.
Yeah,
She talking about
I'm
she
gonna let
talking
the
shit.
Glizzy gang talk to Rello for the next couple hours, yo.
Yeah, that nigga Rello a fraud, bro.
For sure. I'm out of here. Hey, yo, West Side, I already know, man. No beef. I'm gonna tell CC gang to chill, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I see what was going on. So, ain't no beef, West Side. We're good money, especially because you let me on even though he ain't want it. So, salute to you, my nigga. You still didn't tell me what part of Africa you in, though. Oh, that nigga went. He probably got his girl. His girl probably pulled up, gang. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now we done. I'm over there. I'm going over. Let me see. He said with no channel, they don't need him. Yeah, I already know, BK Chef. Hey yo, I just put the that's mine right there. It's not a link, so y'all just gonna have to check it. Just Google search for Caribbean Casanova. Subscribe. We finna be back in these streets, heavy. Yo, peace to the chat. Yo, your chat gang is crazy. Kill Bill, everybody. Everybody salute to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Even the trolls. Ken Padmore, what it do, my nigga? All y'all. Everybody get mad love where I'm at. Peace.